What is up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. Invasive, what do you think? The emoji get a little bit better? a little bit more of a clear face palm there. Yeah, man, I changed up that specific one, and I also changed up the bones one because it was a little bit difficult to see the broken bones as well. What's up, Max, Era, Ivan? How you guys doing? I thought I was going to be able to get into Warfronts today, by the way, but they apparently removed it. Like, they're working on it on the back end, and there was some ways to glitch in, and too many people glitched in, and they completely removed it right now. So I can't get into Warfronts, but I can still, you know, queue up for this Mythic Island that really beat us up last time. Oh, it's just normal difficulty now? PvP Island, guys. PvP Islands are in. Let's queue up for that. Oh, I can't queue up for both. Can I queue up for dungeons? I can. Okay. So we're queued up for a PvP. There it is. Yeah, and the orc arm. Changed up the orc arm. Yeah. You did some islands? I like them. Yeah, I like them, Max. Max, have you tanked the Motherlode yet? Have you tanked the newest dungeon that they added in yet? Because that dungeon is such a pain. Also, by the way, Max, were you on a Paladin masterclass? And you healed the Motherlode? Oh, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Also, if you guys see this, so the old school armor, like if you guys go into a dungeon and get other armor right now, it looks a little bit different. And then we have, if I put this one in my bags too, actually, let me hide my face. And oh, okay, you guys can see it right above. So you guys see this one right here is Azurite infused, and you guys can see it's got like a little diamonds, little Azurite pieces on the corners. That means that this one has Azurite powers, and then we go over to this chest piece right here, and this one does not have Azurite powers. So even though this one's a lower item level, I can get talents, extra talents from this. So I'll go ahead and do those right now. I haven't actually gotten them, just to show you guys on stream. And actually, this is a brand new tune so that I could get this chest piece. So I don't have any like Azurite levels or anything on this character. So let me show you guys the Azurite powers. So you guys can see here we have four different tiers right now, right? And I can't look in the necklace, but I can look in here, and we have Champion of Azeroth, which is more of a leveling thing. You know, every time I kill someone, I get a little bit healed, a little bit more versatility. And then we have this one that's for Havoc spec. Using Demon's Bite 3 times in a row grants you mastery for 4 seconds. And then we have this one that's you know, for Vengeance, for tanking. Reel in the Pain. When a fiery brand expires, you gain an absorb that is up to 5,900 damage based on the damage you deal to them while fiery brand is active. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this one right here. And then you guys can see I did unlock this second one. So right now my Azurite is level 5. You guys can see my necklace. So I won't be able to hit that level 7 or that level 10. But let's see. I haven't actually taken a look at the second tier. Damage grants you dodge. Oh, taking damage grants you dodge. It's actually pretty cool. Stacking up to 10 times. So 170 dodge, which is a huge amount. If you guys see the current amounts, this is like 50 stamina, 38. That's a huge amount. Damaging abilities have a chance to deal extra damage to the target. Occurs more often targets below. It's a good little execute there. Damaging abilities have a chance to grant elemental whirl, granting crit, haste, master, reverse. We're gonna go with Winds of the War. I want to gain that 170 dodge. That sounds insane. Oh, that's right. You were playing. Yeah, you told me about your disc priest starting to, you know, you're trying to get add-ons and stuff. Maybe you'll get alpha like one of the cool kids. A bunch of people that I know have actually gotten it at this point. It's me, your boy, Skinwalker69. How do you know? What's up, Demon Hunter? Yeah, we're living that pug life right now. I've actually, I ran a dungeon off stream, like right before the stream started, to kind of get used to any kind of new changes in the build. And Demon Hunters feel so strong. Like, I can do really, really big pulls on them. I know I had been saying that Demon Hunters feel strong, but I hadn't actually done any really big pulls on them. And now I'm getting more comfortable with how they play in the alpha. And let me tell you, this is, it's just insane the amounts of pulls that you can do. So you guys are going to see I'm just going to chain things the entire time. And let me just go ahead and do that chain right there. What's up, IDM? How you doing? I wish I could get damage meters in here, because I imagine that I'm doing just a ton of AoE damage, and the faster I pull, the more I pull, the more damage I'm doing as a Vengeance Demon Hunter. And like at this point, I can move on and go pull something else. And if you guys remember this dungeon, everything ends up getting pulled because people just end up running into everything. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of pull a little bit slower. I think there's a pat out here. I could be remembering wrong. It could have been the pat that we just got a little bit earlier, but I'm pretty sure there's a pat out here. But you guys can see, look at my HP. Like I'm hardly, there it is. There's the pat. I'm hardly taking damage. All right. So this guy's running over there. I imagine, yeah, he's gonna aggro those guys. Alright, so I'm going to meta up right now. Alright, we should be perfectly fine in terms of like damage taken, cooldowns needed to use. Like I shouldn't need to use anything else. Vengeance Demon Hunters are just going to be destroying everything right now. Motherload will be ugly in Mythic Plus. I agree. Once you start throwing in some affixes in there with Motherload, even if we're just talking about Fortified, trying to get those mech jockeys down before they jump into the mech on a Fortified week is going to be a pain. Just a real big pain. I'm going to pull these guys back. Living the dream. Nice. There's a lot of holes to fall into as well on the Motherload. Yeah, it's just a lot of nonsense. Motherload is gonna be the cathedral of the new expansion as of right now. Who knows? They might make another one that's just even worse. We'll start our own alpha bolt with blackjack. Oh man, technicians live forever too. Yes, they do. They'll accidentally delete the Motherload key. You're gonna accidentally delete your own Motherload key? That's a good idea. It's a good strategy. Like, oh, sorry. Mech dudes will need perma CC. Yeah, they just need you can either start CCing them and interrupting, or actually it's not an interruptible cast. It's more of an animation that they have going, and so you either have to CC them until you can just blow them up, or chain stun them, or grip them. You know, sigil of chains, anything really. You just want to knock them back, move them, do something, stun them, because if you don't, they are going to walk around, aggro everything. It gets a little ridiculous. Yeah, and hopefully they add more to the Azurite pieces, because as of right now, they're not really replacing legendaries. They're more look. I'm gonna pop Sigil of Flame on this guy, right? So Fiery Brand, sorry. When Fiery Brand goes off, I'm gonna get a bubble. Let's see. Where is this bubble? Where's this bubble? There it is. Absorb 5,200 pain. So I've got a nice bubble going, but it's kind of a different approach at legendaries, but it's not really replacing them in terms of a one-for-one comparison. Oh, we have achievements now. What is this? Huh. Oh, we got a new cloak. 10 item levels better. We'll equip it. We'll equip it. You think the cast time is too fast for the mech? Like they need to slow it down because there's only one pull? Yeah, I think there's 2 pulls with 2 mech dudes, and they can get very out of hand very quickly. And then the worst part is if they don't find a mech like somewhere close to them, they're gonna walk around, and they bring all their friends with them. So sometimes it's better to clear the parts of the map that you know they're gonna run to. So earlier I ran the mother load again, and I just had to clear parts of the map that I knew, you know, we're not going to CC them. They're just going to run around and get all these mechs, so I might as well clear the map. On high fortified, they're going to take a long time. Yep, you're going to need a lot of good chain stunning. Alright, we can do a decent size pull here. Because why not? We're a demon hunter, right? We're demon hunters. We can do this. I just got my bubble from my Azurite pieces as well, so I'll be okay. There it goes. That bubble got popped with that cast on the ground there. Now this pat over here is not too bad because it's 1 elite surrounded by a bunch of non-elites, so shouldn't be too bad. My healer is having to keep me up quite a bit at this point, but almost everything is dead. Demon hunters do triple pulls right now. No big deal. A few times you ran it, you skipped a lot, but you don't know a lot of people. Yeah, you're gonna have to really fight for the path on that one. Since it's so open, there's no corridors. I think Motherload is gonna lend itself a lot to like potions, to invis potions, to doing a lot of that stuff, a lot of skipping, maybe even like dying on a certain pack trash, and letting your healer kind of res everybody on the other side of it. I don't know if you guys saw that. One of the DPSers gripped one of the guys straight to him before I even jumped in and picked up aggro. It's one of those situations where it's like, why? I don't even have aggro yet. Why would you grip him to your face? Alright, so we changed everything. We got everything kind of nice and concentrated here. But the thing is, the unfortunate part is we got an extra pull that we weren't expecting. Somebody did body pull a little bit, but we should be okay. Demon hunters are way too strong. Look at this. I mean, at this point, I can even chain pull this guy, you know. No harm doing that. This guy's just 1 elite. Everything else is the non-elite. So there it is. Take that guy down. I think somebody else is chasing down the dog right now. Yeah, there he is. And then we can chase down the dog a little bit more, and then we should be good. There's the key ring. Yeah, I think Motherload is definitely going to be the new cathedral. It's just going to be one of those things where a lot of people are just going to choose to skip it, choose to not do it until they really get the hang of it. Let's see. I thought this pool was 2 people. They've been changing around a few things too. There was a lot of things right here that were attackable. They were yellow though, so it was kind of like you had to engage them if you wanted to. And it seems like they've been changing a lot of things in the alpha lately. Like all these guys. Oh, these guys are still attackable. So we'll pull these guys. They're all non-elites, but the thing is, the way you move in this boss fight, you just, you know, jumping around all over the place. So I'd rather control the pulls. You know, these guys were friendly. They still are. That's kind of weird. All right, This boss seems to have been fixed. They're all damageable now, actually, except this guy. They're switching around who you can and can't damage. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright. So the last guy, you know, hasn't really activated or anything. There's that captain right here. I want to go around this. I don't want this to hit me. And I see someone active over there. It's a rat that's active, but it's not hitting anyone. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Uh-oh. Gotta kill the blackout barrel, I assume. Yep, had to kill the blackout barrel, and that was really close. I almost went down there. Yeah, I almost went down with that blackout barrel. All right, it looks like they really are changing a lot of things. I ran I forget the name of the dungeon, the one that's, you know, takes place in a jail cell, and a lot of the boss mechanics have been changed and tuned. Like the damage itself has been kind of tuned down. It's looking more like a normal as opposed to like a heroic or a mythic. So maybe now we're not scaling up to that. That blackout barrel is still, you know, dangerous over there, but as long as it's not affecting anyone right now, nobody really seems to be attacking it. No one seems to be affected by it. Morning! What's up, Chaos? So, this guy... I guess we get to kill him? Not quite sure. You have to reboot your PC after you won the pet giveaway? Oh, I get it. Yeah, I remember that. You seem to just ghost us. It was like all of a sudden you were gone. Is there no loot on this guy? Nobody got loot? That's really weird. Huh. Oh, actually, let me do that. Okay. We can probably pull this guy. Yeah, we can pull all these guys. No biggie. Gonna throw out my fiery brand, or my searing brand rather, and I should be able to get that bubble. There it is. Perfect. And that should be more than enough to handle all of this. You recently got the 800k gold for your friend's X-Pack. Man, that's a lot of gold. That is a ton of gold for that X-Pack purchase. There it is. One thing I have noticed is that in comparison to live, it seems like the initial damage of mobs is a little bit lesser. It does seem that in comparison to Legion, they're trying to slow things down just a little bit, you know? And this could be a thing where we see it kind of pick back up once we hit max level and we get all of those points into Azurite armor. So I'll show you guys the Azurite armor again when we're done with this dungeon. See if I get a level on it. That'd be nice to kind of level that up again. Hitting that max level on the Azurite armor is going to be real cool. That was a mission. Yeah, 800k is no joke, man. Takes quite a bit of playtime. But yeah, my Azurite armor, it doesn't seem like I get any Azurite from defeating the bosses, but every time you do a dungeon, I wish I could show you guys the rewards. Every time you do a dungeon, you get a small bit of Azurite. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use our brand new shield here. So I should get my bubble soon. Also, you guys can see the dodge taking effect here. Let me see. Come on, hit me again. Oh, it's not triggering right. There it is. Dodge increased by 14. So I've seen that stack as high as like 7 so far. So it definitely stacks up. All right, let's go. Let's fight the hardest boss in this expansion. fight the pig here. One thing that they said about these guys too, the Azurite armor, it can't Warforge or Titan Forge. So this vest of the champion doesn't drop from anywhere. If I go look at like the loot from over here, none of this loot seems to be Azurite enhanced, or however we're gonna go ahead and start saying that. But even if I look at like the Motherlode has that chest piece I got earlier, doesn't have Azurite talents in it. So Azurite armor, I've heard, is going to come from raids, and I don't think the raid loot, yeah, the raid loot's not implemented yet. There it is. Hardest boss this expansion. Grabbing this pig. Okay. We gotta split up. This, I hope they change it for Mythic Plus, man. Because trying to click on that pig on a Mythic Plus is gonna be frustrating. Alright, time for boss number 1. But yeah, it seems like everything is a little bit slower now for BFA, just in general for tanking. Even the way they're organizing the talent points and abilities and kind of like your general rotation, because even on Demon Hunters, Fracture replaces Shear, so you're overall spamming a lot less, and you have a lot of downtime in between. Now that could be them making room for those Azurite armor pieces that are going to have those special abilities attached to them too. But I don't think Azurite as of now is going to add brand new abilities. What it seems like it does is it enhances current ones. So if we look here, this enhances Demon's Bite, this enhances Fiery Brand, this is going to just be a buff, depending on what kind of buff you want. Here we go, we have this as well. When an enemy you damage dies, you heal and you get speed. And every 30 seconds you get an Absorb Shield. Here's a Pridas right here. You get a Pridas, and then the last one increases item level of this weapon. So there's like your equivalent of Concordance, to where it's just kind of like a nice flat buff at the end. And I do want to check it out on other classes. I've only logged into my Demon Hunter today to kind of check out this part of the build. But I am going to have to create new characters, which is why I haven't gotten into too many other tunes to see what their current Azurite armor says. So this Sharknado doesn't actually hurt that bad. I normally run out of it, but if we look at the damage I'm taking, it wasn't high at all. What's up, Steel Voltage? How you doing? Also, it seems like, or not it seems, but Soul Cleave and Soul Bomb are now capped at certain amount of soul fragments that they can use. So every now and then you can actually line up 2 Spirit Bombs back to back. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Fiery Brand again to generate that bubble. And you guys can see here I have 2 stacks of that dodge buff from my Azurite armor. Now I'm back down to 1. Like on boss fights, it doesn't get that high up. There it is. I hit 3. But it does a lot more work for trash. So unfortunately I'm still in combat. I think that boss is still a little bit glitched. Let's see how many stacks I can get up to in this poll. Happy Wednesday, Brian. Alright, so I'm up to 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 6 stacks of the dodge. Nice. So it went up to 6 and then it fell off. What I'm going to assume is that it fell off only because I kept dodging. So every time I take damage, I have a chance of getting that. Here it is, a 10 stack. So increases dodge by 140. I'm up to 14% dodge. Not a whole lot. I thought it would actually be doing a lot more at 140 dodge. Oh, it does hit diminishing returns. So I go from a dodge of 11% to a dodge of 14. And then can I just change this on a whim? I can't. So I think I have to be in a rested area if I want to change it over to, you know, one of these. Let me actually make the pull a little bit more substantial. All right. Yeah, these pulls can get pretty substantial with a demon hunter with no real repercussions, to be honest. I see that the demon hunter is just getting a lot of really nice healing. As soon as I can get add-ons up, guys, to this alpha, I'm definitely gonna do it just to see the numbers I'm pushing out. Like, am I out healing my healer at this point? Because it just feels like I do a ton of healing. Alright, so that's going to be a big pull. Debating pulling them together, but let's not. Let's at least get a good control of one of them, and then we can start trying to do some fancy chain pulling here. Alright, so my brand is up, so what I'm going to do is wait for my sigil. As soon as my sigil of chain comes up, then I'll start pulling the other group. Actually, that'll probably mean that this group is going to be dead. Yeah, it does. Alright, so we'll wait for that to grip them all. Get a good interrupt on them. We'll get a silence going as well, because they were about to start casting their big AoE. So I mean, you know, we can silence, we can grip, we can do it all. Any Bright Warrior changes lately? They have done one change, but it's nothing that we know of yet. So they changed one of the talent points to not yet implemented. So we don't know what it's going to be changed into, but it now reads, you know, this is the old talent point, new one is not yet implemented. I forget which one. I forget which one it was, but that's the only Prout Warrior change that there's really been. They've been doing more changes on the actual content because we have PvP Islands now. I actually didn't know that we had PvP Islands now. So there's that, and there's I know that they've been working on Warfronts behind the scenes. It's been data mined that they're kind of like changing difficulties and doing all this stuff to Warfronts, but they haven't given us access to them yet. So should be soon. As far as how soon, I'm not exactly sure, but I really wanted to do Warfronts today, and I went over to the area where you could get into them, and it wasn't available. It's not there anymore. Alright, we're gonna have to move out of that. And let's pick up a little AoE there. Oh, that guy just runs with the bomb and blows up. Alright. Alright, so I leveled up to 111, but I don't think, yeah, my necklace didn't level up at all. So let's jump out of here. Maybe we get into the PvP island already. That's gonna be interesting. I want to see that. So the PvP island. Here's our queue because we were in that dungeon. And is this? Oh, that's a little bit better than our Warglaive. Oh no, it has no agility. No agility. Dagger looks okay. They did also add these Warglaives, which do look pretty cool. I mean, it has a decent amount of haste, but yeah, not worth it. Let me see if I can actually change my Azurite armor here. No, it seems like once you're locked in, you're locked in. It's probably going to require like a tome of the Tranquil Mind or something. But yeah, the new chest pieces are in, and the old ones don't have. So if we go back in there, they don't have like that shiny Azurite look that we see here. You guys see that? Just the little edges there. That means, you know, it says shift right click for Azurite powers. And these guys do not. So a lot of the plain Jane ones do not have any Azurite powers. I hope that every chest piece has slightly different powers. Especially since they can't Warforge and they can't Titan Forge. It's going to lead to decent gameplay changes to where we know this chest piece is better for Mythic Plus, this one's better for raids, this one's better for magic damage. And since they can't Titan Forge or Warforge, you go, you get them, you have them, and they're in your inventory. You don't have to worry about them at all. What server am I on? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's see, I'll log out, log back in real quick. Hopefully the queue doesn't drop for the island. I do want to see that PvP island. I am on Sylvanas. Alright, so we're still in queue for this island. This is always, it doesn't matter what you do, this is always there right now. Alright, so we're there for the PvP island expedition. I can't queue up for both the PvP and the normal difficulty ones. Let me see if anyone in general chat wants to do it. Just checking in general chat, see if anyone just wants to get a group together and jump in. And as far as changes with Demon Hunter talents, not much has been changed, to be honest. They added Void Reaver, and Void Reaver seems like a decent change to something like Mythic Plus, but in terms of everything else, yeah, this is just seems more like for Mythic Plus, and even then, it's more for trash. And if you constantly have trash, this is gonna be good. But also, if you're running this, you know, I still need to see a build where it would be a little bit better. This build would probably be a little bit better if you're running Gluttony for consuming your souls. So yeah, this, you know, I still really need to play around with Void Reaver, see how good it is. Maybe with Gluttony and maybe with Soul Rending, so you just do a ton of healing. But yeah, definitely need to play around with Void Reaver just a little bit more to see how strong it is. So yeah, we're queued up for this PvP island. We've got 2 people. Let me do a /who to 120. Has anyone hit max level yet? Let's see. Oh, very close. Let me change it. Oh, we've got a 119 here. There's a lot of people playing right now too. Yeah, there's plenty of people playing, but you know, nobody hit me up for it. You know, and I also wonder if any alliance is queuing up for this this scenario. The interesting thing about the Azurite armor too that I noticed is that right now there's no distinction between your specs. So if I go here, you know, this is Demon's Bite. I don't have Demon's Bite as Vengeance. So right now this chest piece serves for both Havoc and Vengeance. You know, and also it says temporary user interface. I don't know if this is going to change or if they're just going to give us that one piece of gear and it's going to have more of you know, these tiers have 3 choices. One of the choices affects both specs, and then you have different choices that affect only one spec, right? This one is specifically for Firebrand and a bubble. This one's specifically for dodge chance. This is an execute, and then this can be both specs. This can be both specs. So I wonder if they're really going to make it a more of a clear-cut choice, where you have a DPS, or you know, you have one talent point, the other talent, or one spec, the other spec, and then kind of like an in between. And then if we talk about something like druids, they have a total of 4 specs. So I wonder how that's going to really be balanced. We're gonna have to check out the Azurite armor on another class. Hopefully we get a PvP queue here on this scenario. They also have some new battlegrounds that they've added. So if we do specific, I don't know, where did I see it? Yeah, never mind. There's a new arena, and I don't know if they are allowing us to queue up for it yet. I don't think so, actually. I thought they did. Doesn't look like it. But you see, they still have like the old honor system here that they currently have in live, but the reward is nothing, and there are no PvP talent points. There's no extra tab I can go to. And they did add extra currencies. There is this war resource. So war fronts are very close to being launched, but can't use this yet. So right now, currently, I started questing on this guy over here in Vol'dun, which is a Volpira area. It's really weird. It's kind of like a desert pyramids looking area with those Volpira. You finish your first zone as Disc. You're going to do your next as Shadow. Oh, wow. Okay. You finished it completely? What level are you, Max? Also, Max, did you create your character before or after Azurite armor? Just interested to see if you have any of it. Let me actually take a look at some of the other dungeons that are available. Yeah, none of these are going to have Azurite on it. I really wanted to see if they did. Doesn't look like it. I don't think I can upgrade my Azurite or take a look at many other Azurite pieces. I mean, there's a new Warglaive. Yeah, unfortunately, no Azurite. That's actually a pretty cool trinket. Deploying a cannon by your side. And I can't queue for both. So let's see. Mythic dungeons still show all the old stuff as well. Let's go into another normal dungeon here. I mean, hopefully we get the mother load so we can see it again. That dungeon is intense. You can also do some pretty big pulls in the mother load and actually get away with it. Oh, here we go. And I'm interested to see, now that they have Azurite gear out, I want to see if I know there's a few people who are level 119, and I know it starts becoming a grind because they don't really want you to hit max level in the BFA Alpha at the moment. So what they do is at level 119, everything is very easy, giving you a very small amount of XP. So they're trying to limit you, but I know that people do get XP at 119. So there's ways to do it, and I'm interested to see if any heroics open up. So I would normally pull a little bit more, but these guys actually have a tendency of glitching out and evade bugging. Oh man. But yeah, they have a tendency of evade bugging. So I don't want to just, you know, have them evade bug all over the place. So here we go. I was able to get all that. So let's try to do the boss down here first. Also, I think in this particular dungeon, the sound messes up a lot. Like what happens is it ends up overcapping and just playing like 4 or 5 times the same soundbite on top of each other. I guess that's what it seems like. For sure, man. Thanks for letting me know, man. Oh, here we go. There's one interrupt. I can't get both off. Alright, so if we step on any of these piles, you know, we're going to spawn those ads. So what I want to do is avoid stepping on any of them. Get this guy, pull him over here, and I'm actually going to use this pillar right here. Fear mechanics. Oh no, there's going to be more fear mechanics right now. This boss has fear mechanics. Your new Blood Elf Paladin joined a guild over the weekend on Terralia and asked you to run normal on Taurus. Nice, man. Already getting geared. Alright, so I've got this guy pulled over here in a corner. And I'm going to... Uh-oh. The rogue is right behind it. There it is. Let's LOS. Oh, who's it gonna eat? Who's it gonna eat? On BG Easy Eye, I don't know who that is. One of the DPSers got eaten up. Alright, so I think... Okay, at least the rogue is no longer standing behind him. Let's go, let's LOS, let's LOS. Perfect. And then let's see who he decides to chase. Not me, okay. Uh-oh. We've got a lot of ads up. Oh man, I saw him step on the mines, deliver. He was trying to stomp out the bones. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but these bones need to be stomped out. They need to be taken care of. Also, this guy does have a tail swipe. So if you are DPSing, you want to DPS him from the side, not from behind. Alright, let's see who he's going to target. Okay, targeting the DPS again. I have seen him actually target the tank before, but maybe it wasn't intentional. I don't want to step on those bones. Oh, somebody did it. Alright, hopefully I get a cool helmet. Oh, got nothing. What's up, nerds? How you doing, man? You started at item level 913 and left with a 2-piece. Very nice. Alright, boss number 1 down. That's how nervous you were? Will I make dungeon guides after launch? Yes. So I debated, you know, creating dungeon guides right now, but the alpha has been live for like a month, and I've already seen each dungeon change mechanics and paths about 3 times each, and that's in 1 month. So I don't want to, you know, prematurely make all these guides when things are changing almost every other week. Almost every other week we're getting significant changes. Like this path was not available till last week, and even then the mechanics on like the jail dungeon the mechanics, I did it earlier today in the morning, and the mechanics on that dungeon are completely different now. There's like no projection on certain abilities. You have to know when to dodge them. There's certain abilities that are omitted, certain abilities that were added. Like it's very, very different. But yeah, 100% Steel. I think once it jumps from alpha to beta, I can expect things to be a little bit more cemented, you know, a little bit more set in stone. And maybe once it jumps in, this guy's disconnected. Can we do this? So we can get another DPSer in here. But yeah, once we go from alpha to beta, I am definitely going to make dungeon guides. And now that I'm familiar with a lot more classes, I'm going to be doing more class guides. Like when Legion first launched, you know, I didn't really play WoD, so my only character I had was really my Prot Warrior. So when I started making class guides, it was like all about tanking and about Prot Warriors. But now, like, I have my Vengeance. I still like tanking above all else, but I have my Vengeance Demon Hunter, I have my Prot Warrior, I have a Holy Paladin. I'm planning on leveling up a DP. I have my Boomkin. I'm planning on leveling up another DPSer as well before BFA goes live, so I can have that perspective of different classes, different roles, different things that they do. Now, I won't be able to do it all. I won't be able to do it all, but you know, I'm gonna try my best to do a decent amount of classes and specs. You have a pet rat? That's pretty cool, Chaos. Alright, so this guy, remember, we have to kill the Colossus first, because or else he enrages. Yeah, so you guys see that increasing Colossus damage done by 25 and healing it by 25%. So if we don't kill the Colossus first, we get a 100% enrage and a full heal. So very important to take down that Colossus first. I want to silence this caster, so let me go ahead and do this. Alright, so hopefully this Colossus gets taken care of first. I tried to interrupt that soul burn. Doesn't seem like it's interruptible at the moment. You've been branching out too, leveling up your Holy Paladin. Nice! Would any of you guys really be interested in a Holy Paladin guide? I know it's a little late in Legion. I learned how to play my Holy Paladin like halfway through Antorus, or like towards the end of Antorus. So it's a little late, but would any of you guys actually be interested in that? I know there was like one or two people in here who would ask me, but I don't know if there's a little bit more people trying out other classes right now as well. And we do need to go this way. Is this guy? He's a humanoid, so I can CC him if he gets a little too close. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop my bubble here. So, I'm trying to avoid as much damage as I can. And also, every time I fracture, I try to get a good spirit bomb going. The cooldown on fracture is a little excessive, but I think with a decent amount of haste, I'll be okay. So there's definitely going to be a higher haste requirement to Demon Hunters if you're running fracture, which, you know, if you want to make a lot of soul fragments, I still think it's the way to go. What's up, Christian? How you doing, my man? You must level one character from every race. Every race. Including the allied races. Oh, man. It's a little confusing. You bet that there's easier healers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I found it pretty straightforward. But it depends how you play, too. That's the thing. I think every class has a few different ways that you can play it well. you know, when we're talking about like the 1%, I'm sure there's a way to increase my HPS in only one spec, and every other spec is lesser. But when we talk about, you know, just running your plus 15 for the week, there's plenty of ways you can be playing every single spec. So yeah, Holy Paladins are interesting in that way. They do play pretty different ways depending on how you want to. You're loving Holy Paladin right now that you understand it. 800k to 1.3 million healing per second depending on the fight. Nice. Snipe heals for the win. Very nice, man. You were doing LFR on last night. You have no idea what to do. For sure, I'm going to create the guide then. Alright, everybody's good. I was just checking out like mana and stuff, and everybody's good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop my bubble here. So my bubble should go on me in about 5 seconds. There it is. Oh, we've got transfusion, so let me actually... I stepped in the corrupted blood so that the transfusion doesn't heal anymore. I mean, there's just a lot of trash here to see what everybody's casting. Alright. Time for the boss fight. Pally tanking is fun. Actually, I'm playing right now with my co-tank, who is a pally tank, but he's healing me. He's right. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face. All right, so we want to save these pools for when the transfusion is about to go out. So I can leap a decent distance, but a lot of the pools are over here. So here it is. Let me jump on this one, just to make sure that everybody else has a pool they can jump into as well. There it is. Nice. We got 4 out of 5. Very nice. You've done some healing on your pally. The last time before Legion I had healed I was a main healer in Burning Crusade on a Paladin as well. But things played a lot differently back then. Paladins were very, very different back then. Alright, let me go ahead and grab the furthest puddle. Got a decent amount of people in the puddles. So trying to save my demon spikes for Gilded Claws. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let me go ahead and toss up my demon spikes for that. Because I don't have enough haste for any significant uptime on demon spikes right now. There's a transfusion. Let me go ahead and go over here. Let somebody else get the closer pools. Nice, we got it. Ah, no loot. Somebody got something. Oh, I thought it was called a talisman. So I was like, why are they giving out neck pieces if we have the Heart of Azeroth? But it's a trinket. Turns your hands to gold. I want it. Can I get it as a tank? I can. I want it. I want to see golden hands. You wouldn't mind either tanking and DPS pally, all good. Healing, no clue. I have not played Ret in a very long time. They added that like holy power to Ret. Haven't touched it. Not a fan of it. Oh! Hey, a rogue jumped on us. I had not seen that before. There's a new change to this dungeon already. You were doing under 200k HPS? Ouch, man. Ouch. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of ways to play Paladins. You saw your first Amanthul's today. We've only seen one. So I've only seen one, and it was actually on stream. So it exists. It exists. And I don't remember if it was somebody who was part of the stream that got it, or if it was just a random pug. But somebody got it. Somebody in one of our runs got it. Become King Midas and turn your loved ones into gold. I want to. I need that trinket. I don't even want that trinket. I need that trinket. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and meta just to kind of stay alive here, to kind of do everything we need to do here. I took out that totem. I hope that that's the right thing to do, because it seems like when I took out that totem last time, I don't know if it was completely because of it, but it looked like one of the guys enraged. So I don't know if they get mad when you take out their totems. Thank you for the sub, Mr. Higgs Boson. The particle, the God particle, Mr. God particle himself is subscribed. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the content. And if there's anything in particular you would like to see, let me know, and I'll try to get around to it, my friend. Whoa, did you guys see that? When they go down, there's like a bunch of fairy pixie things. Holy Paladin healing requires groups to group well. Yeah, you should be standing in melee, because your mastery is all about how close you stand to your targets that you're healing. So depending on how your gear is working out too, if the gear that you're getting, since you're leveling up a brand new alt, happens to be a lot of mastery, then you need to exploit that and stand near your targets, because if you have a ton of mastery and you're standing 40 yards away, you're wasting all that mastery. You might as well have gear that only has intel, stamina, and then whatever your third stat is going to be, which should be crit, but you know, you can get a little more in depth in that guide. You're terror bad on your rep, Pally? Yeah, I probably would be too. Last time I played rep, you had 30-second seals. Every time you judged, the seal would actually go away. A good rule of thumb was you judged Seal of the Crusader first to increase holy damage taken, and then you would throw on your Seal of Command. You know, that was the last time I played rep Paladins, and things nowadays are very different. Very different. Let me go ahead and just grip that to interrupt that bulwark. Oh, it doesn't. It does not interrupt the bulwark, so I guess they need a stun. Grip does not interrupt it, which is interesting. So that means that Death Knight grip isn't going to interrupt it either? You're a sub 2, but you didn't get to see what you wanted to see. You wanted to see 3 Sunders. Are we talking about 3 Sunders in Alpha or 3 Sunders on Live? Yeah, we'll do some Mythic Pluses after this. I actually haven't done any Mythic Pluses on my Warrior this week. I've only done them on my Demon Hunter, so I haven't actually walked in there at all. But we'll do some Mythic Pluses. I just really wanted to check out the new build of the Alpha, and I'm glad I jumped in here because the Azurite armor is here, and so I definitely want to take a look at other classes. I'm going to need to create new characters because you basically just kind of are created with it. You spawn with the Azurite armor. So my other current characters are not going to have this. Alright, everybody's good. Let's just go ahead and knock these things out. We have to take out these totems. That's really the big thing we have to do here. Alright, there it is. Let me go ahead and take out this totem. He can go ahead and chase me down. I'm not there anymore. Alright, come on, we gotta take out the rest of the totems. I'm getting close. Oh, both of the totems are gonna fall down at around the same time, actually. A little bit of a split DPS situation, but hey, it worked out. Alright, so first thing, I'm going to go ahead and pop my bubble. It should go on me in a few seconds here. And, oh man, he already knocked out my bubble. This guy hits like a truck. I'll go ahead and pop meta at this point. we should be able to push him a decent amount. Let me go ahead and just start walking back here, leaving a little bit of room for everybody. Uh-oh. It seems like we're losing room faster than we can actually find new room. Here we go. Come on. We got this. We got this. Before he completely nukes me. My meta's down. My bubble is going to come up soon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just use it just in case. Although he should die before the bubble even gets on me. And yeah. The bubble didn't actually get on me. And if he dies, the bubble never goes on you. It's interesting. Can we actually... We still can't use these main ramps. Not sure why they're still there. The Azurite armor setup seems kind of phoned in. I hope whatever end products... Yeah, right now, it's very much phoned in. And it even says right here, temporary user interface. You know, I think at this point, they wanted to just kind of show us what it's really going to be. It's... You know, it's kind of like legendary gear because legendary augmented certain things that you had. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. Here it goes. We all saw that, right? We all saw Glock do that. I saw Glock do that. We all saw it. I need to target the... There it is. I was like, I need to target this dinosaur because it's going to keep fearing us. Got it. Okay, it's down. We're good now. It's okay. It's okay, guys. We're on a demon hunter. We can just heal, bubble, you know, just do all the things. A ton of DPS. But yeah, it definitely seems very much like it's it seems like it's a placeholder, and I'm glad it's a placeholder because right now it's kind of... It's what I expected actually when we first heard legendary armor. So what I expected legendary armor to do is to just kind of augment certain things. So we were going to have one piece that was going to make your AoE moves hit a little bit harder. And then, you know, this move hit a little bit harder. Your single target move hit a little bit harder. Instead, what we got was more of a proc-based system where at least the very strong legendaries seem to just kind of increase throughput as best as they can, and then there were certain legendaries that were just procs, and you know, it seems like this one's going to be a lot more static, just kind of you know, certain buffs. You know, you're going to get a little bit more mastery, a little bit more verse, a little bit more haste, a little bit more, you know, whichever one of your stats, a little bit of a bubble here, including this bubble as well. So seems like a little bit more refined and limited to what you can end up getting. Alright. Now time for this boss fight. So this guy, we gotta kill the ads that he spawns. Alright, so there it is. He's spawning the ad way back there on our Shadow Priest. So hopefully everybody kind of swaps over to it. Nobody's swapping to it yet. There it is. Okay. I've got my chains on it, but not much else I can do about it. Doesn't seem like anyone's really... Oh, there it is. They weren't DPSing it at first, but we got it. We're good. We're good. Now, the spiders, every now and then we have to pop a spider. Uh-oh. Who's it being cast on? Oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. It's being cast very close to the boss. Yeah, you kind of have to see who it's being cast on and, you know, get the hell away from them. There it is. It's being cast on one of the melees again. Let me go ahead and get out of here. If one of those ads reaches the boss, you're basically going to die. Everybody gets a dot that starts hurting more and more. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Even if it means giving the boss my back. I mean, at this point, we gotta take those ads down and nobody's doing it. Everybody's tunnel. Oh, we all got the dot. This is it. This is GG. No! Yep. Couldn't survive that. That dot ends up hitting you for more and more damage. What do the ads do? If one of the ads touches the boss, everybody gets a debuff that makes you suffer a certain amount of shadow damage per second, and it gets worse and worse as time goes on, and it can double and triple and quadruple stack. So if you're gonna get one of those ads that go through, hopefully it's at the end, but if it's at the beginning, it's just gonna get worse. But yeah, those ads can be stunned, snared, knocked back, CC'd in a ton of different ways. I tried fearing one, it didn't work. So stuff like permanent CC doesn't seem to work, although I'd imagine banish works, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying to avoid that and you have to nuke it down. All right, everybody's here. Everybody's good to go. So I'll go ahead and use my bubble relatively soon. That guy is very close to the boss. I need to get away. So hopefully nope, nobody's paying attention to the boss. At least the Shadow Priest is paying attention, but that's not enough DPS. We've got 2 melees completely ignoring that ad. Alright, Soul Rend is being cast on the Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest is creating a lot of space between us, which is perfect. You guys see that? There's the ad. There it is. The ad went down. A little late, but the ad went down, which is good. There it is. It's unglocked. Glock, you gotta get away, man. Gotta get away. I wanna get away. You know, I threw my fiery brand out there just so that it could do a little bit of damage. And then we'll see right now. Let's see. There it is, unglocked again. There it is. Very nice distance drawn out there. Person who went down, I believe... Oh, it was actually the Shadow Priest. The one person who was DPSing the ad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that ad has way too much HP right now. Also, seems like the spiders follow you now while he's casting the next ad. That's not something he did before. The spiders just kind of would walk around a little bit more frequently. Oh, one of the ads already touched him. We're already all dying. There it is, a double stack. Yeah, this is GG right there. Where is... Is this not... Huh. Yeah, I don't know if we're even going to be able to take this down, to be honest. Everybody needs to focus on him. Alright. All the things. Rip. Dude, this is... Keys aren't even up yet. We're already doing some rip keys. First Alterac Valley has popped. Oh man, I really want to get that weapon on my Demon Hunter as well on live, on my Vengeance Demon Hunter. I've been grinding a little bit of PvP on him, trying to get that. Alright, so there's the first ad on the Shadow Priest. Nice and far, far away. So there's a stun. There it is. People are actually moving over to the ad. This is... I don't know what's going on here. Mechanics are for cars, not for dungeons. Get out of here, guy. Get out of here. So there's another one on the same Shadow Priest. He's really good at being able to, or at drawing distance and doing all that stuff. Also, it seems like this guy every now and then casts a big tank hitting ability called Shadow Rend or something like that. Let me see if I can spot it again. So there's Racking Pain makes all the, it's called Sever. Racking Pain makes all those spiders just go insane and chase down the closest person to them. There it is. See that? And they're all following Glock at that point, our healer. Alright. So there it is. Ad is now dead. And then they're going to go in rage again. As long as you don't get hit by too many of them, what they're going to do is they're going to drop like a little pool on the ground. And after a while it clears up. So that's a good thing. That after a while it does clear up. So there's the ad again. Oh, that's a very, very good distance right there. I can go ahead and take that spider. That's fine. Sometimes you end up just getting way too many spiders, and you have to kind of stagger how they go down so that they end up clearing after a while. There it is on the Shadow Priest again. And then we're going to get the spiders kind of going crazy again. We got this. We got this. Very nice. Very nice. We've actually got like coordination and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, guys. I swear this is a pug. I don't know, man. There it is. There's a soul rend again. And oh, we got a spider. I can go ahead and actually change this one. It looks like it might get a little bit close. But that one's going to be our last one. I'm going to go ahead and pop meta right here for a little bit more deeps. We got it. We got it. And my necklace is still level 5. I want to keep leveling up my necklace. I want to hit that level 10. The stream cut out for a moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't feel a hiccup. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Let me re-queue up for this, because this is that's a little ridiculous, right? An hour and 12 minutes. It's a lot, a bit ridiculous. Let's see if it pops. No. Okay. So let's queue up for queue my party up for a PvP. And then can I do both? No, it doesn't let me. So we'll wait a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this. Do the dungeons all have the same number of bosses, or is it variable like in live? It's variable. So right now, let's see. The dungeons we can do is this one. This one's got 4. This one's got 4. This one's got 4. Oh, wait. Do they all have 4? They all have 4. All the ones that are currently out right now have 4. Hey, Steel, I think you made me notice that they're all the same. No, here it is. Waycrest Manor seems to have a lot more. I know where this is. This is the area that we snuck into that was like behind a closed wall. It was like an unfinished mansion with like a terrace and stuff. That's Let's do this. That's in the Alliance zone. How do I load that up? Kultiris. That's like over here in the mountains or something. I remember that zone. I think it's over here. Over here in these mountains. There's actually somebody over here who will teleport you, but only to the dungeons that are available. And that one is not available yet. But it's got loot. Oh, that's a nice fist weapon too. Alright, let me actually I don't think this PvP thing is gonna pop. So let me actually hop over, see if my current live character's got the Azurite armor, and if not, let's actually just take a look at all the Azurite armor that there is right now. So we'll just start, you know, creating deleting tunes. I want to see what kind of choices we can make. So let me actually log into my warrior. If not, we can just start creating new tunes here. And actually, right now the alpha is not limited to one demon hunter per realm. So I know we kind of talked about it last time that it didn't let me create a demon hunter. It just really didn't let me create a demon hunter. Let's see. So I've got this chess piece, which is just a green that I had 185. So that's, yeah, there's no Azurite armor here. So unfortunately, these tunes don't get the Azurite armor. No weapons, nothing. Okay, so let's create a brand new warrior. I want to see these Azurite armor changes, or I want to see the Azurite armor for a warrior. See if it's like the Demon Hunter one is. 1 DPS, 1 tank, 1 in the middle. Orc warrior, sure, let's randomize. Let's go. I want to see this. Alright. So, just in case it matters, let's switch on over to Prot, although I don't think it matters. And let's do that. Hey, they don't give us a... There it is, one-hander. Right? Yep. Okay. Alright. So, Prot Warrior. Azurite. Oh, they have a lot more choices. Okay, already, right off the bat. It seems like these are the same, though. This is your Pridas. This is healing depending on, you know, when you kill an enemy. It's kind of like a little bit of a victory rush, and speed. Item level increase. Oh, this is the same, too. Dodge, execute, secondary stat. Okay, so right now they do have a lot of placeholders. So we have to keep that in mind. This is the same. Whenever you kill someone, you get versatility. So that's more of a leveling thing. My Pally better have max in the name somehow. It does not at the moment. It was randomized. I actually did hit randomize. Executioner's Precision. Execute increases the damage of your next mortal strike. Oh, okay. So I see what they did here. So they do 1 per spec here. So they have Mortal Strike and Execute for arms. This is going to be Enraging. Rampaging, an enemy whose health percentage is lower than yours increases your verse. So this is for Fury. And then here we have the Prot one. When Thunderclap damages only 1 enemy, it deals an additional amount of damage and grants you an absorption. Hey! Bubble on a warrior. That's, I mean, we were missing something. Missing a little bit of Ignore Pain, but this is only in single target situations. So that kind of sucks. But you know, we've got some decent stuff here with this. All right, let's take a look at another class. So yeah, that covers all the specs. It really does. You've got general, you've got arms, fury, and prot. And then for this one, you've got tanking, DPSing, and then a little bit for everyone if you just want to go with a more well-rounded build. And then here we have this is going to keep you going when you're questing, and this is probably going to be what you run for endgame. Mythic Pluses, raids, but this will keep you going for end game. And then you just have a little bit of empowerment. Just, you know, you made it this far. Congratulations. Take a higher item level. Alright, let's create a new druid. Druid troll. Kind of odd. You see off-spec item in your current spec? Yeah. So do you have to change it based on your spec? No, doesn't seem like it. On this one, I'll just jump in. I'll just look at the chest piece on the druid, and I think it's going to cover everything. So it's already set to Boomkin. Yeah, it's set to Boomkin. Let's see if it has like tanking stuff available. So here's, oh, very nice. Oh, this is different too. Okay, so this one's not execute. So this last one, that's the same. Then we get the bubble, we get the vampiric speed, dodge, stat changes, and then what's this middle one? Healing effects have a chance to increase your haste. Your healing effects. Healing lower target. Okay, so this before was execute. Now it's healing effects. I wonder if it changes if I go feral affinity. It does not. So let me just, you know, pick whatever talent point so it stops glowing. Let me change my talent spec to feral. I probably won't be doing much healing in feral. Nope, it's the same. Okay. So this might be where we see the very specific areas where this chest piece, the specific one that I have, the Vest of the Champion, is more lenient towards healing. So if you are playing a healer, maybe this is going to be your best in slot talent point. And then if you are going to be playing a kitty, maybe the chest piece that drops in this other Mythic Plus, in this other raid or something, is going to be better for you. Maybe it'll swap. Yeah, it didn't. Did not. Ignore Pain is gone in the current build. It's not. As far as I know, Ignore Pain is more like a rune tap nowadays. Some of the augment changes spells you don't even have. Yeah. So here we have the more generic one, and then one for each talent point, right? So this is the more generic one, and then we have this one's for Boomkins. While Celestial Alignment is active, your spells call a Seeking Star. Okay, and when they are not a repeat of the previous ability. So this doesn't work if you're just sitting in the back spamming Solar Wrath. Okay. While Berserk is active, your Rip deals an additional 85% damage, right? 1 times 1.85, 85% damage or so. That's probably that 0.85 is probably dependent on attack power or something, or agility. That's probably why it's showing this part right here. It's probably a formula that they forgot to mask. And then Mangle increases the amount of healing of the next ability to heal you. Oh, okay. So Mangle is going to increase, is going to help out your healer. It doesn't even have to be you necessarily. And I wonder if this is going to affect stuff like Ysera's Gift, if you do spec into that. I would imagine so. Although it says the next ability, but I think it counts as a passive ability. Swift Mend causes your mushroom to burst, healing nearby injured ally. Only healing 1. Huh, okay. That's a very interesting talent point, actually. You throw down your mushroom is mana intensive, mana heavy. I wonder if it's even worth it for a single heal to pop your mushroom, unless you're in the latter half of that spell. We have a rat in the sleeve. But it is first pass on it. I'm sure they're gonna show a lot more options. What I imagine is going to be the end game is it is going to change per spec, and I imagine it's going to have like 4 choices down here, all of them for Resto if you're playing Resto, 4 choices for Guardian, 4 choices for Boomkin. Also, one of the things that I heard is that the Moon spell was back for Boomkins, the artifact ability. Let's take a look. Nope, I don't see it. Unless it's a talent. No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, still no moon spell on Boomkins. So it seems like your rotation is still gonna seem just a little bit empty. Okay, let's take a look at another class. Let's create a Paladin. Blood Elf, Paladin, randomize. They made a topless tower Lego? What? Light of the Defender procs Avenging Wrath? Really? Let's see. Let's take a look here. Alright, so we have this healing one that we saw on the Druid. We've got our bubble, our vampiric speed, our dodge, our haste buff, our passive item level. We've got the passive one that is kind of for everybody. Here's the healing one. Light of the Martyr has a chance to cause your Blessing of Sacrifice to heal the target for 6. That's a very low amount. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Oh, additionally heal the target for 6 more seconds, and we have a stack potential of up to 10. I don't think that's done. I don't think that's done yet. I don't know what those values are actually going to be. Check your talents. I'll switch over to Prot and check it right now. Avenger Shield grants you a shield. Nice. I mentioned that last stream, that the one thing that seemed like was missing on Prot Paladins was the bubble they got from Avenger Shield as part of their artifact weapon. So here it is, artifact weapon still in here. While Avenging Wrath is active, gain mastery. So that can actually, as much as that's ret, that can also affect some of your other specs. So depending on if you're wanting to do a lot of mastery, that could be affecting you there as well. Oh, holy, got it. I'm a skinwalker? Is this true? Which one are we talking about? So we've got Lighthammer, Crusader, that's the same. This is the same. This is the same. Judgment of Light. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Avenging Wrath lasts 25% longer and reduces Holy Shock's cooldown. No. Here it is. Light of the Dawn has a 15% chance to grant you Avenging Wrath for 10 seconds. Really? It's gonna give me wings for 10 seconds? Oh, actually, I didn't even select it. Okay, let's see. What's the percentage on it? 15. So maximum. Maximum what? 6 cast? Come on, let's see. I want to see wings proc on this. Oh, also, let me check this out, because Light of the Martyr has a chance to cause my Blessing of Sacrifice to additionally heal the target. Okay. Where is my Blessing of Sacrifice? I don't see it. It's not on my bars. So let's do that. No wings yet. And let me change my Light of the Martyr. Let me see this. Oh, they need to be a party member. No. No party members. You were using it on that run, this Light of the Dawn? It's the head legendary again? It's the same thing all over again. Doesn't seem like this is proccing. We've got another maybe like 5 casts to go before we hit that 100%, and we're just getting really unlucky. There it is. We got wings. That's pretty neat. Oh man, all these bars are all over the place. Let's do that. Let's see. Can we get a... Oh, I see you. Let me invite you. Let me see this Blessing of Sacrifice. So Blessing of Sacrifice has a chance to do something with Light of the Martyr. I don't see it proccing. Come on. Oh, there it is. Causing Blessing of Sacrifice to heal for 48. And there's the 10 stack right there. That's so weird. And maybe wings? No, no wings. Blessing. Oh, I can keep this up indefinitely at the moment. You guys see that? Like, it's about to fall off. 50 seconds, right? At this point, I can re-up it. I think that's definitely an error. But causing Blessing Sacrifice to heal, there is no more Blessing Sacrifice on my target. You know, he casted it right now. But I can re-up this. And no wings. Okay. That's definitely weird. Alright, let's try another tune. Alright, let's hop over to a Death Knight. I want to see what the Death Knight Azurite armor is. Thank you for that, Glock. I appreciate it. You Skinwalker. Alright, now, Death Knights. So they get the Execute talent around here. We get the bubble. We get, yeah, everything else is the same. We've got the Champion of Azeroth. Here's our Blood, I'm assuming. Heart Strike deals an additional amount of damage when hitting 3 or more targets and heals you for a percentage of damage done. That's actually really nice. I wonder if the healing is dependent on you hitting 3 or more targets. Because it says it does an additional damage when hitting 3 or more targets. I wonder if the healing is, you know, dependent on that. You did your first CK tanking last night. I saw it was a +2, right, Brian? I'm pretty sure I saw it on your channel. I didn't actually see the video. I saw that you uploaded it. Pillar of Frost grants an additional 97 strength when you're above 75% health. Very nice. And our Unholy Death Coil causes your next Festering Strike to deal an additional amount of damage. So it definitely seems like, you know, some are going to be a little bit more interactive than others. And everybody's getting something a little bit different. You know, we have the focus on damage here on Death Knights, the focus on healing on Druids. So hopefully it gets changed up a little bit. Yeah, Brian, I did see. Okay. That was a +2. What else have we got? Let's look at the Monk. Undead Monk. Of course we go with the Undead Monk. We go with the Broken Bone Monk. Alright. So for monks. Why is this helmet like this? Okay, for monks. We have the healing focus again. And everything else is the same. And then we've got the one that affects everyone. Keg Smash deals an additional damage against targets burning from your breath of fire, and heals you for 5% of the damage dealt to those. So we were kind of complaining a little bit about monk self-healing while a pull was active, and here's something to remedy that. The only thing is, this applies to targets that are already burning. So you have to be really on your rotation, which granted, if you play a monk a lot, you're probably going to be on it regardless. But you're going to have to keg smash first and then light them on fire so that they take extra fire damage, and then keg smash before that breath of fire runs out, which means that you probably are going to be running, what's that talent point called? I'm in the wrong talent point, or the wrong build. The combo one, you're probably going to need to run that. I'm not too familiar with monks. Blackout combo. So you're probably going to need to be running that in order to meet the demands of this, but it's not bad. Oh, this one specifically has the talent there. You see that? It says Mistweaver underneath. Vivify does an additional healing when empowered by Thunder Focus D. Not bad. And then DPS Fist of Fury grants you 40 critical strike for 6 seconds when it hits at least 4 enemies. So just in case Windwalker monks were not good enough for Mythic Plus, if you guys didn't see the Mythic Dungeon Invitational qualifying times, they're now going to be a little bit better at AoE. All right, let's create a new tune. What else we got here? We saw druid, we saw warrior. I don't know too much about hunters, but let's take a look. Punches as strong as his bones are brittle. I actually have that quote nerds tattooed on my back. It's like a nice, you know, nice back piece there. All right, so hunters. Oh, this is different. So for a hunter, we've got this passive one. This is our execute one. This is our stat one. The other ones are the same. And then we also have this one, Blood Siphon. Increases mastery by 34 and leech by 17. So this is just passive. This is just like getting a stat stick, which I'm not too excited about because a lot of times those end up edging out because they're always active, 100% uptime on that. Why did Bliss stop talents at level 100? They're probably going to add another one, Epic. They probably will. Or they'll spread them out a little bit more. You wonder what the second row of non-tank specs looks like. This is a non-tank spec. And we've got the execute. We've got the stat increase. And then here it is. We have just the stat stick. It's very different. Monks, 22 keys. Say something about that dungeon. Dude, 4 monks. 4 monks, 1 blood decay. Did I already do monks? Yes, I did, Demon Hunter. I'll take another look at that, man. No problem. And then we have this passive one right here. We've got this one for Beast Mastery, Kill Command. Kill Command has a 40% chance of doing additional damage and granting your pet 15 focus. We've got this one for Marks. When Rapid Fire finishes fully channeling, your haste is increased by 24. So right after that Rapid Fire, just so that you know, you get a little bit of a nice fall off. So it seems like a little bit of trying to decrease burst and increase sustained a little bit. And then this is survival, sorry. Wildfire bomb drops a smaller cluster of bombs around a target, each exploding for 39 damage. And survival right now does have a lot of bomb play where they're throwing out bombs. Their bombs are kind of like their debuffs that go out. And if you want to do a ton of AoE damage on survival right now, it seems like bombs is the way to go. You get like extra charges of bombs, they pulse, they do a lot of AoE damage. So this gives you even more AoE potential. What? Who said that? Who got summoned? Alright. So there's hunters. And I don't understand who was getting summoned. Alright, let's go over monks real quick for Demon Hunter. Alright, Demon Hunter. Here's your monks. Are you there? I hope you're there. So for monks, we have the basic ones here with the focus a little bit on healing. We have Keg Smash deals additional damage against targets that are burning from Breath of Fire and heals you for 5% of the damage dealt to those targets. So what I mentioned earlier is that you're going to need to run Blackout combo for this probably so that you can meet the ability requirements of having stuff still be on fire and Keg Smash it again immediately after. This one's Invigorating Brew. Vivify does an additional amount of healing when empowered by Thunder Focus Tea. And then Windwalker, Fist of Fury grants you 40 critical strike for 6 seconds when it hits at least 4 enemies. So more AoE potential, more crit, just more damage going out to them. But yeah, this one is a little bit of passive healing for when you're out there questing, doing some AoE pulls on a Mythic Plus. A little bit of passive healing and additional damage, so things are going to go down faster. You're going to get a little bit more healing, and it seems like in order for this talent point to really take effect, you're probably going to need either a decent amount of haste or B, running Blackout combo. But you could get away with not having either one. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it applies to things that have fire. So you need to Keg Smash first, throw fire on them, and then the next following Keg Smash is going to have this be applied to it. Mage next? Yeah, I'll hop on a mage right now. A little more healing. Yeah, a little bit more. All right, so mage. Let's make a goblin mage. Here we go. Let me. There we go. Look at him. I mean, if that doesn't say mage to me, I'm just kidding. All right, so for mages, what do we got? We have the same thing we had for the pure DPS class of hunters, which is going to be a stat stick right here, mastery and leech, execute, and then the buff that we'll get for one of the stats. Then we have Pridas, vampiric speed, item level. We have this one right here, which is, you know, the one that's shared across everyone for probably questing. Goblins say that. How you doing? We have arcane here. Arcane blast deals an additional damage while you have 4 arcane charges. So, you know, you're building up your stacks for that big burst. As you build up that big stack, you're going to get additional damage. We have fire here, which is enhanced pyrotechnics, grants an additional 19% haste. So I'm actually frost right now. Let me take a look at fire. So enhanced pyrotechnics being each time your fireball fails to crit a target, it gains 10% increased critical strike. So that means that every time your fireball fails to crit, not only are you going to get more crit on it, you're also going to gain additional haste. And then frost, Ice Lance deals an additional 43 damage to enemies recently damaged by your frozen orb. So just a little bit of lance damage there, so you can get your shatters off. One other thing I heard. Oh, I need to go back to frost. Is that frost orb is now castable in one area and it just stays there, as opposed to shooting out from you. Let me see. Frost orb. Let me just put it right here, just so that I can see. Nope, still goes the same. But okay, I saw that in the newer build that's going to come out, Frost Orb instead is like a targeted AoE, as opposed to shooting out from you and then slowing down when it reaches a target and slowly moving forward from that. Alright, what's next? Down the list, we've got rogues. We're gonna do a panda rogue. Actually, I don't know where panda rogues spawn. So let's not do a panda rogue. For all I know, every panda starts at level 1 and you have to pick your your starting area. Those are really nice looking daggers they give you. I like those daggers. They look very BWL. Okay. Let's zoom out. Okay, we've got talent points. So it looks like we've got the same for all the DPS specs. We've got the execute, we've got the stat stick, and the stat stick here, and then the stat buff. Is Panda Rogue even a thing? Yes, Panda Rogue is a thing. They're very stealthy, except when they're eating snacks and trying to sneak up on you at the same time. You can hear the crunch of the Doritos in their mouth. We've got Pridas, vampiric speed, Azurite, you know, the item level bump up. And so here we have our Mutilate. Yeah, Mutilate applies a lethal poison with both daggers. It poisons them for an additional damage. Oh, when Mutilate applies a lethal poison with both daggers, it poisons them for an additional damage. So a little bit more poison damage there. This is going to be our Outlaw spec. So we've got Assassination here on the Mutilate, Outlaw here on the second one. Between the eyes increases the damage of your next pistol shot. So a little bit less RNG there. I know for a while Outlaw had a lot of RNG in terms of their rotation. And then we have Subtlety. Your auto attacks increase the damage of your next shuriken toss by 19, stacking up to 20 times. So that's going to be interesting to see stuff like this, where we build up certain amount of stacks, and since it's passive, I wonder when it's going to be ideal to use it. Is it going to be the best time to use it at 10 stacks, at 15 stacks, at 20 stacks? So we're going to have things like that too that are going to add a little bit more to our rotation. Like if you let this get to 20 stacks and you still don't cast it, is it a huge loss of your DPS? Like right now when you proc something, you want to use it within a few globals. It's going to be interesting to see that. Alright, next class. Priest. Let's make a... Actually, you know what? Let's make a Panda Priest then. Let's see how Pandas do start off. Oh, there it is. Choose a faction. Let's go Horde. We've got a Panda Priest. Oh, we can also do some allied races as well. So currently in Shadow. Let's take a look here. So we've got a different talent point here. So for a class that's more focused on healing, you know, 2 out of the 3 specs are healing. We've got this stat buff. We've got this one, which is the healing one, which we've seen before. And then this brand new one. Your heals on target below 35% health have a chance to heal for an additional 262. So kind of like how we see in other classes and Execute, this is kind of like the reverse of that. I imagine this is going to take effect more if you run with a Brewmaster tank, who you can let them sit at a slightly lower place than normal. But even then, you probably don't want people to go below 35%. I don't see much use for this. I'd imagine that this is just going to be a lot better, you know, increasing your haste. But who knows? It could pan out to actually be really, really strong, because an additional 262 at this level with the stat squish, that's the, you know, this is a Prida's, you know, or you know, a Prida's, ghetto Prida's, and that is the exact same 262, 262. So we'll see how strong it becomes. So here's your disc. Pain suppression applies atonement to the target and instantly heals them for 394. So it allows your cooldowns to kind of save you a few globals, adds a little bit more oomph to them. Here's the Holy. Flash heal increases the healing of your flash heals on that ally by 79 for 6 seconds. So your flash heal increases the future heals. I wonder if this stacks. And Shadow. Mind Seer deals an additional 32 damage to enemies suffering from Shadowward pain. So that's gonna be good. It's just an additional little bit of damage that, you know, you'll see passively. You're playing your Blood Elf Rogue a lot these days. Yeah, the way that they stealth and jump around actually looks pretty cool. Let me take a look at this one to see if it stacks. Flash heal. So we've got flash heal here. Let me look at my buffs, there it is. The flash heal will restore addition. No, it does not stack, but it's basically a one-time use. So once I heal, this particular stack goes away and a new one is going to come up. So I heal here, and then once I heal again, that one gets, it seems like it gets refreshed, but what really happens is one of them gets consumed, the new one gets applied. I wonder if does it look like 2 different heals? It does not. Oh yeah, it does. Oh no, that's just my Echo of Light. Never mind. Okay, so it just looks like one big heal. So if we do one heal right here, we have a 1.559, and with the buff 1.6. Okay, I see the slight increase in the healing by about 100, right? Is that the number? 79? Yeah. All right, let's take a look at another class. And what do we have next? Shamans. An ode to my shaman. My shaman was an orc shaman. Yeah, Chaos. I like the way that female Blood Elf rogues are stealth when they're passive. They kind of put their hands on the ground and they're just waiting to jump on someone. Alright, so I am currently... Wait, I made a warrior. Whoops. Gotta make a shaman. I made a shaman in my mind. You're playing your Blood Elf Pally a lot these past 2 weeks? From the new tune to 924? Nice. I think the biggest gap, the biggest thing right now to hit is like once you hit that 940 item level, it's like I feel like I'm done with that tune. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me thinking that's when I'm done with the tune. So right now, I think I'm elemental. Yeah, elemental. And so what we're gonna see here is the healing, the execution, and the stat buff. These three are the same. You know, we've got the passive speed increase, the Prida's, the item level. We've got this passive one. Here's the elemental one. Lava burst on a target that has been struck by your lightning in the last 4 seconds deals an additional 97 damage. So that's interesting. That's more for once you get in your rotation. You know, jumping into like a single target rotation, you probably, I don't know if this is going to be worth it to use your lightning bolt on a single target prior to using your lava burst, but we'll see. We've got enhancement here, melee attacks with flame tongue actively increase the damage the target takes from your next lava lash. Okay, so your automatic passive attacks with flame tongue are going to increase the amount of damage that they take from your lava lash, stacking up to 10 times. So that just fits into your regular rotation. Resto, your chain heals its primary target for an additional 29 healing. That's, you know, nice, cool passive to have there. So just, you know, chain heal doing a little bit more that you know, probably, it's just a nice passive that, you know, will just get applied. You would love to see 940 plus, love to see those healing output. Yeah, it's all about doing your plus 15 for the week, kind of letting that gear creep up on you. We did mage. Let's look at warlock. Let's do an allied race. Can you be a warlock? Yes. All right. So we'll do a nightborn warlock. That name is unavailable. It's random. Why do you give me random unavailable names? All right. All of these new things. So I'm currently affliction, and let's take a look. So it seems like we've got the stat stick here, the DPS, the buff that you get on one of your stats, the execute, Prida's, speed, item level, the same one that's always shared. Here we have the affliction one. Every soul shard your agony generates also increases your intel. So that's pretty good. Every time you get a soul shard, you're going to get intel, which is going to increase your spell power, increase your output. So this is a really, really good throughput. Just in general, this is going to increase your throughput on everything. Here we have the demonology one. When your summoned Dreadstalkers fade away, they increase the damage of your Shadow Bolt. Nice. For 8 seconds too, so you can get a decent amount of Shadow Bolts in there depending on your haste for 8 seconds. And then we have Destro. Your Rain of Fire damages 3 or more targets. You gain haste, so that's actually pretty cool too. You don't even need to, you know, you don't need to do much else besides just cast your Rain of Fire once, and then you get that haste. You can take advantage of it, you know, by assuming your rotation again right after that, or keeping the cleave going. All right, what else we got? Well, that was it. We looked at all of them. We saw Demon Hunter when we first started. Death Knight. We did. Yeah, that was all of them. All right. Let me hop back over here. See if we can get that PvP island to pop. I want to see that PvP island. If not, then we'll take a break from this and we'll do our Mythic Plus. But I definitely want to see that island. PvP island. Is there an estimated time? Anyone else queuing up for this? Let me ask in general. Yeah, for the Demon Hunter, again, it's Demon's Bite and Fiery Brand. And the reason this looks a little bit more empty is because Demon Hunters just have their 2 specs, and that's it. So it looks a little bit more empty. But also remember that the chest isn't the only thing that's going to have these extra powers. So we're going to have the Heart of Azeroth, which is going to have its own set of, quote unquote talents. And then we have the chest piece, I believe helmet and shoulders as well. So the options that we see here are also going to be reflected on 2 other pieces of armor, and then the neck piece should be very, very different as well. So I'm going to assume that the chest, the helm, and the shoulders are going to be similar, a little bit of passive, some passive buffs here, and then maybe 1 or 2 things that might change your gameplay depending on how you play your class. And then I'm assuming the neck is going to be the biggest game changer. That'll be something with maybe even like unique talent points or more of a focus on throughput or something like that. There's no time on these PvP scenarios, so hopefully we can get something going. Trying to see if there's a new mount vendor, facilitator of repair. I can't even repair with you. Also, hopefully they have Warfronts in as a queuable area relatively soon. Let me take a look over here. I don't think it's over here, but there's all these brand new. His name says temp in it. Nice. All these new areas over here. Oh, this is like the new embassy. Here's Gallywix. Here's Nathanos. Hey, this might be Warfronts.
What is it?
Take us. Let's go. Look at the map. You guys see the map on the... Oh, whoa! Where are we going? Are we going to Airbnb? Is that what this sign is? Alright, this may or may not be... Yeah, I'm in the Alliance territory. I mean, don't tell them. But I'm here. This might be a warfront. Maybe we found it. I know before it was on Arathi Basin, or Arathi Highlands, rather. There was like a boat you went to. I mean, a giant ship you went to in Arathi Highlands. Yeah, we're sneaking in, guys. It's official. I don't have a rogue, but we're sneaking in. Hey, I didn't get to turn in my quest. I mean, I didn't even get to accept a new quest. Alright, so this guy's got another quest for me. Let me go over here. What? Alright. Let's make the Coltarians think twice about battling the Horde. So do I have to just run in? Let's try running. I mean, we're queued up for the PvP island anyway. Let's I don't see anything in there. Let's see what we have to do in this area. Maybe go over here. Oh, hey, here's some humanoids. I don't think this counts as PvP. Yeah, the previous way of getting into the Warfronts, there was these one big ship for Horde in Arathi Highlands, and you would go over to it, and if you died on the boat, then when you rezzed, you would go to the Warfront area. Right now I'm over here, which is all Alliance territory. And this guy phased out. You see, this person's lost too. They ran over here. They disappeared. Let's see if we can find this. Nope, this is not a path. I think that's it, guys. I don't think it's fully implemented yet. They just gave us the beginning of the quest. Yeah, we've got a few neutral mobs here that we can beat up. Not much else. Asking in general chat to see if anyone else knows kind of what to do. Put on a pirate costume? Where do I get this pirate costume? I mean, there's a ton of pirates here. A ton of fog sails. Where do I get this pirate costume? Did I get an item? Nope. Nope. Everything else here was already there. This is a new ferret pet, guys. Is going to be added. But yeah, no. Besides that, I didn't get anything in my inventory. I mean, I can talk to this person, but there's not much here. Do you have a pirate ship? I got one. Where'd you get this ship? It's another story. How'd you come up with the name? I've always wanted a ship. Have you seen someone doing the Warfronts invasive? Because the previous way that I had seen was by dying on the ship in Arathi. I mean, okay, let's see. If I kill these guys, do I get that item? I mean, this whole time, you know, we're queued up for the PvP Islands. I definitely want to see that, but I want to see Warfronts. Not yet. Yeah, the only person I had seen in Warfronts was Towley. And he did it via that whole death thing. Yeah, I didn't get anything off of that. Wait, there's armor in here. Nope. That's just a person. The quest just said something about putting on a pirate costume. I wasn't even able to accept the next one. Quest accepted, swashbuckling in style. Oh, I did get one. Whoa. Why did it take me over there? No, that was a quest I turned in. Swashbuckling in style. This is accompany Shadowhunter to Tiragard Sound, which is where I'm at right now. Okay, we do have a path here. Okay, alright, let's go. So the mobs that disappeared ran another way. Not up this path, but I mean, hell, the zone just changed to Tiragard Sound, so maybe we're on the right path. That's the Alliance City. Yeah, it is. That is the Alliance City. I mean, I am more than willing to walk into the Alliance City, but I find it weird if I have to just walk in there. Just waltz on in. I believe this is all Alliance. Yep. Forge Master. There is somebody beating them up here. I mean, I don't know if this is instance. These guys are definitely Alliance. Alright, let me just go into the main city. Let's go. Let's raid it. We're gonna kill Anduin right now. I've got a bubble. I mean, that's all I need, right? Just a bubble and meta. Kill them all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna become Anakin right now. Just everybody. Oh, if I see another quest over here, I mean, I can jump in there. See, these are Alliance guys. You see this? Dwarf Hunter. Here's an Enforcer. Here's a Guard. A bunch of just, you know, enemies. A bunch of NPCs. These guys are Alliance, right? I mean, I think so. I don't know if I'm flagged already. But I mean, this is what we do, right? Warfront is just raiding the opposing city. Let's jump into the town. So here we have a little bit more Alliance. Main town is over here. See, this guy's like sitting next to quest givers and stuff. Injured Marines. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the right area. Here we go. We're gonna run amok here. Let's go. Let's do this. This is just Alliance territory. That's all I'm doing right now is raiding their town. The Alliance scum are held up in their base commencing. Oh man, is that a moon? That's no moon. I'm glad none of their guards are elite. I'm just glad. Alright. So I don't think this is the Warfront. This is definitely Alliance territory here. Wrong place, wrong time, friend. I know. How can I understand? Why can I understand you? I don't... What? I can understand Alliance now? No more Zug Zug? That's definitely weird. I hear them all, like, talking to me. Alright. Let's work our way down to the main portion of the city. Just see, this is an instance. Here's a 119. Void Elf Hunter. Where's the main city? There it is. Let's go. Let's make it to the main city. I have a foreign language degree. Okay, so the way that they queue up for like islands and stuff is way over here. Are we Batman right now? Or are we just infiltrating? That water looks like it's actually void, like just nothing in it. Can we walk in? Can we just do this? Hey. We've got to do the hacker. Oh. Nope. I don't know where we are, guys. I'm just kidding. We're in the right place. It's just very glitchy. Alright, so what if the Sinner Peon becomes an elite mob? I don't think I'm in an instance environment, but I definitely want to try it out just in case I am. But I don't think so. I don't know how to get there from here. Alliance and their confusing cities. I want to get on that bridge, but I don't think I can right now. Oh, these guys are elites. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A lot of elites. Oh, honorable medallion. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How am I still dying? They're really far away. How are they hitting me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I played myself. Yeah, I'm dying here. Oh, hey. Don't tell anyone I'm here. Don't tell anyone I'm here. I'm definitely hiding out in a house. So since I got my honorable medallion, are there no PvP talent points? I mean, this is like a PvP war front, right? I mean, a PvP island. Can I mount up? You guys don't mind if I just mount up real quick? Thank you. You guys are so nice. Here it is. Here's how to get to the island area. Through here. Gotta go up. And then I think the only way I know is like jump down through one of the holes here. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to do war fronts. Oh, this area used to have a bunch of holes in the ground. Now it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Aha! That's a blood elf. Why is he attackable? Oh, I think the islands are right there. Right? Oh man. Yeah, they queue up for islands. So these guys are 120. I'm gonna get beat up. Let's go back. This is definitely not Warfronts. Definitely not. So I don't know why it sent me over here and then nothing happened. They definitely didn't see me running into the building. Tell you what, no one on the Alliance saw it. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. And this PvP island, still no-go. I don't think anyone's queuing up for PvP islands. And the bad part is they removed the mythic level island. So you guys remember that mythic level island that basically one-shot me? That was terrible. But there's no more mythic level islands at the moment in the current build. Use our bat wings to fly all the way down there. I mean, maybe there's another person I get to talk to over here. I mean, look at this. This whole area. I love the way it looks. Just slowly gliding down to death. I'm in Mexico. That's what I think of when this zone kind of comes up. Is the movie El Dorado? Isn't that what it's called? Like the whole Aztec Mayan ruins, the city of gold. Reminds me of that. Okay, so back onto this. I have to talk to. Oh, now it said, put on a pirate disguise. I needed. See, now it came up. Invasive. You're right. I'm gonna infiltrate the hell out of him. Let's go. Let's go, guy. Let's go back over there. Let's go back to this Airbnb thing on my screen. All right. Let's complete the Airbnb icon. Perfect. Definitely no See, now it appears. Wait. So I look. That's how. I'm sorry, this is how pirates look? What? I mean, I guess the hat's got the little skull on it. Alright, follow and meet. That's what it told me last time, to follow them and meet them. But now, oh, there it is. Now he went full pirate too. Tally snuck in Warfronts and got kicked out later. Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was trying to get into the Warfronts. I don't know if this is the right way of doing it. I just became a pirate. Hey, he's a pretty interesting looking pirate too, to be fair. He's got one shoulder. Oh, look, he's like pretending to be them. Alright. Oh, we got to do the RP walk. Let's go. RP walk. We got this. We're all pirates now. Right. Our goal is simple. We gotta help her mutiny succeed. Nice. We're gonna be allowed to stay full. Nice. We're gonna help with a mutiny. It's like I'm part of the CIA. She's human, but try to be understanding. Oh, she's human. I can understand her though. I've got this. Hello. I also speak human. It is I, a human. You see, this quest isn't updating. Keeps telling me to like. Let me see if reload UI helps. RP stream, got it. There it is. Okay, / reload UI helps. I'm a pirate. What does it say? What does the buff say? Trying on a new set of clothes. I thought it was gonna have something else to it. I thought it was gonna have more flavor text. And spike the beer. Yeah, gonna help out with a mutiny. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Did that not work? Oh. There was a pirate inside the beer. So if you're a pirate, are you allowed to drink on the job? Is that a thing? Is it part of the job? Is it just something you're... Is this the new Sea of Thieves everyone's talking about? This is the DLC. I don't know if you bought premium Sea of Thieves that came with DLC 1 and 2 that were already on the disc that you bought but were actually locked behind the paywall of the DLC. This is the first one of those. Alright. More spiked beer. Take that. Oh, you saw me spike the beer? You didn't see it. You didn't see anything. Get out of here, guys. Invasive, don't you hate that? When they have DLC already on the CD unlocked, day 1 DLC, that isn't even downloadable content. You know, if you buy the DLC package, all it does is like verify that you purchased it via like a 500 kilobyte download, and then after that, it's like, yeah, here you go. It's like this was on the disc all along. I paid for a disc that didn't, and I didn't have access to it. It's ridiculous. It's just like drinking water. You just gotta be careful. You gotta spike your drinks a little bit with vitamin C. If you're a pirate, every now and then just give yourself a have a screwdriver, because or else you'll get scurvy if you don't have enough vitamin C in your diet. So don't just keep it just a beer, guys. You know, have a screwdriver every now and then. It'll help you. It'll help you keep scurvy away. Pro tip for all the people playing Sea of Thieves out there. Eat some oranges. Or some lemons. Something. We've got another cannon. One more cannonball? 2 more cannonballs. Oh, we've got a lot of people over here. A pirate without beer is like Jaina not whining about something else. The love for Alliance is strong here, guys. I feel it. Oh, I fell. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's because all the beer spiked. I was wondering what that was. That's all the spiked beer. Wait, is the stream still up? What I used to look at chat kind of went down. Okay, we're good. Man, the new PvP achievement is gonna have killing Jaina in it. I mean, it has to. It has to. Yeah, my device took a bit of a nose dive there. I'm not quite sure why. Hello, it's me, a human. Right? Deliver orders. All right. Come on. No, let's do the thing. I need to reload UI again? This error is really buggy. Wait, why are these guys aggressive? I thought I was one of them. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, new orders. Yep, let's go. New orders, we gotta go to the warfront. Just gotta go. It buffered hard for a couple seconds. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, my device just went, nope, I don't want to be here anymore. Had to kill off your browser and start it again. I know YouTube had a ton of errors. I think on Monday you couldn't access anyone's channel page. So it might be kind of like some relic of that. Start a BFA. Jaina got pissed. We defeated Legion without her, and she was like, "Nah, you guys can't do this. I don't want to be any part of this because the Horde is here, and you guys are gonna fail." And then we didn't fail, and now she's like, "Well, I told you. I knew you wouldn't fail, but you know, I still don't like you." Jaina, stop. We've been with you since you were in Warcraft 3. And you had like 7 pixels. Like, come on. We were all in it together. What are you talking about, Chaos? Can I bomb these guys? They've got... Oh, they've got treasure. This is Sea of Thieves. I'm going to go on their boat. I'm going to steal their treasure. And I'm gonna go take it and turn it in myself. Better give me some good gold. What kind of skull is this? Alright, what else we gotta do here? Oh, I do have to sink the boats. Is there a gun I use? No? These quests still haven't changed. Let's deliver the orders. Here it is. Hey guy, we gotta go to the warfront. Quartermaster Krillin. Let's go. Totally Sea of Thieves. I'm telling you, man. Old World War II British soldier song? Oh, okay. Can't say I've heard of it. Got another order to deliver, but... Who's this? Wait. Let me do another reload. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. I just need to sink the boats now, which I could have sworn it said use some of the guns. Use the Goblin Engineer head cannon. Aha! Alright, boats. One shot. Easy. One shot. Let's see if I can do... this guy's far away. Alright. We got this. Ready for 360 no scope? Let me set my DPI up. Let me... Whoa. Whoa. We're gonna do a 360 no scope, guys. Alright. Oh god. Nope, nope, I missed. Too much DPI. Come on, we got this, we got this. Ah, that was close, guys, right? That was real close. Make a reload macro to happen on every single quest? I think so. Right now, this one seems okay. Let's do macro. I also need to set up my bars for that macro. I tried a 360 no scope, guys. I tried. Alright, come on. Let's go. Warfronts. Kill the captain. Why? I need to reload again. Why am I using the ugly mount? The first thing that came up when I wanted something that could fly, because I wanted to get to the boat in Arathi to get on top of it to do the whole Warfront thing. But yeah, it turns out that isn't the same way to do it anymore. But I needed something that was flying, so I was like, here, the first thing that's not a plain wyvern. Got it. Demon Hunter, what's up, HexGen? How you doing, man? I've got my Demon Hunter bubble going. You see it? You see that little green bubble on me? I've got my Demon Hunter bubble. I really hope this is for Warfronts, because we're right up against the Alliance right now. Like, this has got to be it. This has got to be it. It's boogers. That's my bubble. It's just all boogers. It's Illidan coming down to bless me. If I hover over it, it's actually called Illidan's Blessing. It says Illidan has turned over a new leaf and now prays for all of his demon hunters. We're into a PvP island, guys. This is it. This is a PvP island. 6 people? It's not just 3. That's why the queue was taking so long. Come on, nobody cancel. Nobody cancel. Don't do this. Don't troll me. Let's go. PvP time. Come on. Where is... Okay. Come on, we got this. Spirit Barrier, HexGen, it's so Azurite armor is active, and the Azurite armor has this thing that when you use Fiery Brand, you get a bubble according to how much damage you do to the person that you put Fiery Brand on, and then when Fiery Brand is over, you get the bubble. Someone declined the invite. Guys, why? Oh, okay. We're just replacing people. We're good. I don't know what this is. I'm going to put up a Horde banner. No, I didn't get a chance to put up the Horde banner. Let's go. Come on. Time for PvP. I have an empire. We got it. We got it. Time for some PvP. We got this. We got this. So there's no more PvP talent points. I do have my PvP medallion. I wonder if they're going to scale us to 120 or down to 110. Let's see. Nice. Nice. I only see 3 people. Oh, it was counting Alliance too, because they're queued up here too. Okay. Let's get this. This is a normal one, I assume. Let's see how hard these guys hit, because if they hit like the mythic one, then we're in trouble. Oh, this does hit a lot harder. I'm getting spiked down. And that cast time is a little bit faster, so I'm gonna assume this is like heroic level. All right, this is gonna be something else too, trying to battle with someone else. So we do get almost a full heal when we do kill the elite here. So waiting for that. I'm gonna go down. No, run! I'm rooted. Come on, just stay off of me. I'm about to get my bubble. Okay, full heal. Perfect. Now we've got a treasure chest here. I don't like picking up those guys. Those guys are the weird blessings. Alright, so this is against other people. Like, the Alliance guys here should be other people and not AI. I really want some... I really want to run into them. But at the same time, I also don't want to lose this. So I'm going to be farming this Azurite. Oh, that's where they spawned. They spawned right here. Uh-oh. We pulled 2 of them. I'm going to have to pop my meta. Although I wanted to save my bigger cooldowns for the PvP encounter. If we did get that, I have to with these 2 guys. But that's interesting. They spawned right next to us. So we're going to have a good chance of running into each other. Remember, they do pop up on that mini-map. So this whole time... Oh, no! I was too busy looking at the mini-map. I'm dead. I'm dead here. I guess it's better to die here than via PvP. Because then I'm worth Azurite to them. Okay. We should get a full heal here. Nobody's going to pick up the orb. I got this, guys. Don't worry about it. Kill. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. If we don't run into them... I mean, we're going to run into them eventually, right? So far... Oh, they're ahead now. We were ahead in the very beginning. They might have a dedicated healer. I have a hunter and a warlock, so we don't have a healer. Why am I hurting so bad? Man, I need to sit down and eat real quick. Oh, just kidding. There's a bug making your level not scale. I'm 120 right now, but yeah, my HP is really low, very, very low. Am I using Soul Cleave or only Spirit Bomb? Spirit Bomb if I need like a lot of healing, but for the most part, Soul Cleave if I need a lot of healing. Sorry, but for the most part, Spirit Bomb has it handled. Like right now, I'm gonna be doing Soul Cleave. These guys are hitting me really hard. I'm gonna pop my bubble here. Also, one thing to note is that now your hatred spenders are, you know, it's a little bit different because I wanted to eat that. Why are you taking my food? I'm hungry. Oh, there's a carrot. I love carrots. A carrot is not a full heal. Okay, good to know. This guy is MDing to me. So we are up now. We have been pulling a lot of elites. Let's go over here. There seems to be a treasure chest and stuff over here. Let me pull this guy. This guy is not an elite. Uh-oh. Alright. I guess we're going. Alright, so that guy is going to be tanking with his pets. That's, you know, fine by me. It'll jump back to me eventually. There it is. So that was a little bit of soul cleaving there. Spirit Bomb is mostly just for my normal rotation, but if I start getting a little bit low, I am using Soul Cleave. It's also important to note that Soul Cleave and Spirit Bomb, they're taking my food. Why? I think we should have a full heal anyway. Oh no, we already got it. Yeah, Spirit Bomb and Soul Cleave both have a maximum of eating 3 fragments each. So it's no longer possible to like be completely out of fragments by using one of the abilities. So you can actually use both back to back if you have the hatred. Demon Hunter have now better healing than DK. There's no meters in the alpha, so I can't tell you if they do or don't. You know, I can just kind of guess, and I'm more used to Demon Hunters than I am to Death Knights. So for me, it seems better, but that's just because I'm very, very used to it. Uh-oh. The rest of my team went somewhere else. Are they going to fight the Alliance? Where are we going? Where are we going? I mean, we're up. We're up right now by a few hundred. I don't know what this does. Bucket of fish? Is this just food? Nice. I needed a heal. Alright, let's just pull this elite. We have a group of 3 elites here, so that's going to be good. Is that? Uh-oh. I think I found Alliance, guys. I saw like one of the rare things. After you kill the rares, you get those orbs. I saw one of those orbs spawning a little further down the beach over there. So I think Alliance is over there. Oh no, I'm gonna take this to the face. Oh God, leave me alone. No, not like this. And now I'm worth no Azurite. So at least Alliance didn't get it. But, you know, still didn't want to die. For you, how is better now, Demon Hunter or DK? I really like Demon Hunters. But that's more because their playstyle is more active. You get to do a lot more with them. As opposed to Death Knight. Like in Death Knight, once you're in your single target rotation, you know, you're in your rotation, you know? You have your bone shield up, you built up your runic power, you are kind of sometimes it just seems like you're waiting for the death strike, waiting for AM, and demon hunters seem like they have a lot more activity, always something else to press. So it's just, you know, I prefer that active playstyle of always something to do, as opposed to I've got everything lined up, now I can just hit my filler. But every now and then on a DK, you know, you have your 3 runes on cooldown, bone shield up about above 7 stacks or above 8 stacks, and it's just kind of like cool. Gotta wait for that damage for the death strike, or wait for the active mitigation check. So we are up by a significant amount, 500 points actually, but it's up to 6,000. So I mean, right now anyone can still end up winning. Oh, yeah, the cast time isn't as bad as it was in Mythic, but it's definitely, I would say this is heroic level, because these guys are hitting really hard. Oh, there's the Alliance. There's the Alliance. It's actual people. It's real people. All right, I'm gonna jump on this guy. Oh, we almost just ate him alive and one-shot him. So they do have a healer. They have a Holy Paladin. Oh, no. Holy Paladin, Hunter, Mage. Oh, God, this is not good. Oh, they got us. Their healer kept that guy alive. If you guys saw, I almost just completely ate the Hunter alive. And the healer bopped him. So at that point, the only person who could have taken him down was a Warlock. We lost our PvP skirmish, guys. Do I main DK right now? No, right now I still main my Prot Warrior. My Prot Warrior is my main. Prot Warrior, and then right after that, Vengeance Demon Hunter. My Death Knight is more of an afterthought at this moment. Alright, so there they are. Almost 2 of them made it out alive. Oh, they have food. It must be nice. I don't have a team right now, so I don't want to run in there and just die. Where's my team? They rezzed, but they're not doing anything. You guys just hanging out? Let's go. We got this. Let's give it another shot. Gotta focus the healer. Yeah, I went in for the Hunter and almost blew him up, but you know, healer saved him. Let's go. Let's jump in on them. All right, healer's about to go silence. There it is. Perfect. We got this. All right, come on. I got that interrupt off. Perfect. So there was. They won 1 encounter. We won 1. Let's heal up a little bit. I got some food I gotta get. We got Warlock Stones now too. Lock cookies. He hates Alliance, so he doesn't work on his DK. Something like that. My Death Knight is Alliance, and I find it a lot more difficult to find a pug on Alliance. Alright. We're good. We're alive. We killed the Alliance. They know we're here on the beach, so I don't know if we're... But this is exciting. Oh, they're coming. They want to... Oh, no, they're running away. Oh, they left their healer behind. Oh, my guys weren't jumping in. We've got our Warlock way over here. I don't know what our Warlock is doing. Definitely not jumping in. Oh, wait. I think their healer went red. They're missing one of their guys too. Yeah, that's a Reddit now. So you can change specs halfway through an island, by the way. Oh, hey, we can do that. You can CC. Very nice. I saw him do a trap. And I was like, wait. If he did a trap, I can just CC this big guy. We get the Azurite first. So if you're on a last node thing, where you're racing for that last node, throw out some CCs, get that last node. He's ret, not holy. Yeah, at first I thought he was holy. He was the one casting just a ton of heals. But it could have just been like his lay on hands stuff. His lay on hands cooldowns. Oh god, I don't want to fight this yet. Yeah, I see that he's ret now, but you can change specs. So I wonder if he changed or if I just, you know, saw it wrong in the beginning. Alright, we're gonna get our full heal. Very nice. You have a level 100 shaman on alley. Flip spec, not mid encounter, but while you're here. Wait, how are we queued up for a scenario? That means that one of their guys left? Does that mean that one of the Alliance guys disconnected? Why are we queued up? That's weird. I see RNGs is coming through, guys. Let me fix it real quick before I have to get back to taking care of Alliance. I think that does mean that somebody on their side quit, unfortunately. So now the minimap looks a little bit different too. You have skulls, which I'm going to assume are the either rares or the elites, and then you have the treasure chest. So there's a little bit of a distinction now. There wasn't any like indication of it in the past, and now this works. So now you can see more things on the island. So they're probably working their way right above us, because it seems, there it is. It seems like the rest of the island is already kind of gone through. We already went through the rest of it. So that's also going to make it so that encounters are kind of had all the time. It's going to force you to encounter the other faction when you're running low on resources. So I went ahead and threw my my absorb here, and hopefully it happened sooner rather than later. I think it already did. I don't see Alliance yet. I had to pop meta to stay alive through this. Alright, there's our full heal. Somebody is mining that before. We've had nodes up here, but doesn't look like there's anything right there. These are all non-elites. Oh no, we have one elite. Alright, so they're snared. I'm going to let the snare kind of take effect. These guys do a ton of damage. Alright, this guy's not too bad. Cast something facing the other direction. Doesn't necessarily need to hit me. Intruder RNGesus? I took care of him, guys. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I think we're going to run into Alliance at this point. We're running low on resources. Although, you know what? The Alliance resources haven't gone up in a while. I think they left. Boat. Oh man. Let's interrupt this. Yeah, I want to go take a look at their boat right now to see if there's even anyone there. I don't think so. I think after that PvP encounter, they just left. I show them who's boss. Hey, they got us the first time, and then I noticed that their mage was or not their mage, their hunter was missing when we ran into them the second time, and I wanted to run into them, and you know, my team was somewhere else, but I noticed that their hunter was missing. So maybe their hunter rage quit, and then the rest of them were like, yeah, we can't do this. You're missing one person. Yeah, see, my team also said that they leave. I think so. Alright, so there's a ton of Azurite somewhere. We just got like that spawn mechanic happen. Let's jump over. I see it. I see it. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's a shrine. Let's go over here. This is where all of the Azurite is. Yeah, I think they're gone. Let's see. Their boat is over here, right? Let's take a look. That's their boat. They haven't gone up from 1593. I think we made them quit. He's at level 122. Yeah, they're gone. They are very much gone. Huh, it's interesting. By the way, you get assaulted when you like try to go up to their boat. I'm going to imagine it's going to be possible by some group comps to go in there and just nuke their boat, but I don't think it does anything for you. The guy doesn't say he's worth any Azurite. You know, doesn't say anything like that. Destroyed their will? I guess so. I mean, they had a good lineup. They had a heal and 2 range. Or no, they had a ret and 2 ranged, and then well, actually a healer, and then he went ret. Alright. So, let's just clear this. Should be relatively easy to clear all of this. Don't know where my group is, but trust me, there's more Azurite here than there is anywhere else on the map. Alright. Ah, I thought I had a little bit of a delay to be able to cancel it. Yeah, they're definitely no longer here. That will be a problem though. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're farming Azurite, if people leave, you just get easier Azurite, right? You're just gonna have an easier time leveling up. But it's definitely going to affect the pugs. One thing I did notice is that PvP is not balanced yet. When I walked in there, I almost one-shot the hunter just by throwing Searing Brand and leaping on him. So we have Infernal Strike, Searing Brand, Sigil of Flame, and 1 Fracture was all a one-shot. But that all happens to me in 1 global. So it seems like a ton of moves. Yes, and it is. What's wrong with these vultures, guys? You see this? The hell? Look at that. They MD to me. How nice. This guy reminds me of the boss from the Motherlode too. With all of the ads. He also casts Azurite Infusion. I wonder if it's the same thing. And then if we have the portal going to the other area at this point, that's going to be a good amount of Azurite. If someone on your team leaves, it makes the experience a waste of time. Yes. So for pugs, just randomly jumping into a group with someone, that's going to suck. But at that point, there's 2 types of islands, right? There's the PvP ones, and then there's the other ones that are just normal, heroic, mythic. So if you are just going to run in there with a pug, it might be a better idea to just run into a mythic level one once you have the gear for it. I mean, that was such a long queue time. Such a long queue time for this. Man. You want to play islands now? I want to play PvP islands. It went down. There it is. Expedition complete. Island complete. Unfortunately, not as much PvP action. But the PvP didn't seem balanced. There was huge amounts of damage going out. So hopefully the PvP team is still working on balancing this out. Awesome in-game event. You see what? Guys, we just got an awesome in-game event. I hope you guys saw it. If you blinked, you might have missed it. You may have missed it. Okay, this probably is not for expeditions. Let's do a reload. Horde wins as always. Always the Horde wins. It doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Pug life flexing. So So this might be where warfronts are eventually, but I don't see them right now. We've got a flight master, blacksmith. I'll check back inside this house too. And as far as getting into the BFA Alpha, you know, there's plenty of people here actually in the audience who've gotten in. I know Max has his key. You know, quite a few people have gotten in, and it's just, you know, you have to update your beta settings. So if you're on your battle.net profile, if your beta settings do not say anything about alpha or beta testing, you might want to change it. They are handing out, it seems like every 3 or 4 days, they send out another wave of invites. I'm trying to see if I can find someone to queue up for. The captain doesn't seem like much help. Disc Priest bubble spam is real. Nice. I used to play a Disc Priest during Wrath as well. I liked it for PvP actually. I don't see anyone that I can really talk to for queuing up to this. Invasive, do you know anything else? I put on the pirate costume, man. What else? What's next? Hopefully you get in for the beta. Hopefully, man. You had to reroll Horde for your invite. That's the thing, too. You created a Horde. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to pay for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here to talk to me about warfronts. Yeah, Invasive, I don't know either. I saw that they're changing a few of the things behind the scenes, but I thought maybe it was still able to kind of die and get to it through via Arathi, but it doesn't seem like it. I don't think they're up. Just making sure I didn't put warfronts on the title of this video, which I didn't, so we're good. Want to make sure I don't lie to people. Yeah, in fact, I don't even think I can go back. I can't even talk to like the pirate here to take me back to the capital of the Zandalari. I can fly. Hey, can I fly between the continents? Nope. No flight map out here. I need a parrot pet. There's a parrot mount, but I haven't been able to get it. There's also this guy right here. Let me show you guys. This is going to be a ferret pet, and it's just from regular questing. I got this Poda the ferret. All right, let's queue up for a dungeon. Let's see if we can level up past level 5 to keep getting some of these. I want to see how the Pridas works. It's gonna absorb 200. I have 32,000 HP. 200 is nothing compared to that. 200 is like 6% of my HP. If you go into the water, the Sharky 2, that's still there. I thought they removed that because they added all the new areas. I know if I go like way over here into the darkness, yeah, like a giant shark comes out. All right, getting into the dungeon. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Am I going the right way? All right, let's enter this dungeon. Hopefully it's not the mother lode. Don't. It's the mother lode. I feel like the mother lode was already ingrained in me on how to pull this. You want to stack on the refreshment vendors. They're casters, and they're just gonna be casting all the time. And then we're gonna get the mech jockeys too. Tank and healer queues are awesome in BFA Alpha. I want to say the healers are the best because I always struggle to find a healer. Always struggling for that healer spot. Oh, hey, we're just chain pulling. Nice. Alright, so let's try to keep this mech jockey from casting. Let's see. That's all I got. Those are all my stuns, guys. That's all she wrote. And mech jockey. Oh! Somebody's doing the things. Very nice. We stopped him. We should actually pull that guy too. In Legion, after completing the Outlaw Artifact quest, Admiral Tethys Paris becomes your pet because he thinks you're better than Tethys. Oof. Yeah, it's crackers or whatever, right? Disc is key. I still haven't run across a Disc Priest in the Alpha. Uh-oh. I couldn't interrupt that either. That refresher just went out. Alright, so we can skip this guy over here. We can try to skip this trash. Actually, we probably can. I think there's a mech jockey as part of this pool. Let's see. There's a mech jockey in this pool, but this pool's a lot smaller. Let's see. Are we gonna pull all the things? Can we go this way? Oh, we have a boomkin in our team. That's it. We're gonna pull the whole dungeon. One pull, we're gonna get it all. I think everybody's lost. The Tarans, for some reason, the Tarans are playing hide and seek. I can't see them. Come on, come on. It's this way. You just need the parrot mount, and then you'll rule all the seas. Dude, I want that parrot mount too. Oh, he fell. Okay, we're good. Alright, I can interrupt both of them. And is that going to go off before? Oh. Alright, that was all the interrupts I had. So there it is. We've got another mech activated here. Demon Hunters are perfectly fine with these pulls, but it's just because they're OP. They're just crazy. If they make a ship mount, there kind of is. Depends on what you call a ship. There's a new mount that looks like Mimron's head. What are you talking about, Max? Earlier, yesterday when you said you were gonna get into the alpha, I was raiding. I was raiding last night. All right. Or rather, waiting to raid, but didn't have the numbers. But yeah, I was just kind of like, all right. Wait for this person to log on. All right, so I didn't get any alpha play time yesterday. All right, after this pull, oh man, oh, okay, these guys are non-elites. That's fine. We want to pull these guys just because this next pull is going to activate some of these. Oh, never mind, guys. What I meant to say was, what you want to do here is pull all the things, and then when you're done, make sure you pull one more. They're gonna nerf Demon Hunters? Yeah, watch this. Demon Hunters, all this damage. I really want to get damage meters. I want add-ons in BFA Alpha so that I can see how much damage I'm doing too, because I'd imagine it's just a ton. Everything is AoE. Spirit Bomb, Immolation Aura, Soul Cleave, everything. Remember to be an undead? Yeah, or else I can't understand language. You know, there's always a language barrier. I'll show you guys the mount as well. Can I pull him? I can. Nice! Oh, he got in? Man, he would. It was right as the cast time was about to change. I am disappointed. Max, be an undead. Max, we got you to be Horde. Now the next step is to be an undead. One of us. Can you run logs? Not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. Because then you might be able to run them if you point them to the right directory. But I don't think you can upload them. I think if you try to upload them, you're going to get some errors when it comes to certain spells and certain things that are hitting you that are not in the database right now. So I think a lot of things will just come up like broken, and the person who maintains the log website will probably kill you. Yeah, you can probably get something that points at the right place, but I don't think much else will come of that. Oh, we got the interrupts. My sigil is still down. I might be able to get enough time here with the druid stun. No, not gonna go off in time. Okay. Alright, after this, we're done with these mech guys. We can just keep it going. And after this, we've got the elementals, though. The elementals and the sappers. Sappers are going to drop a ton of bombs below them. The bombs themselves are going to be doing a ton of stuff. You feel like the jockeys aren't running to new mechs? Yeah, this guy tried to. We got him. The thing is, the jockeys, they have a maximum distance that they search. So if you grab the mech and pull it, like let's say you pull it way over here and they die over there, they're not going to search for something new. There's going to be nothing in their area that's going to tell them there's a new mech there. So if you pull them all the way back, they won't be able to find a new mech to get into. At least that's what it looks like for the alpha so far. I think some of these guys have taunt, or I'm just losing threat. All right, time for the boss. How's our healer? Good. So we'll get my bubble up. There's the pulse, and then we just need to watch out for the bombs that are going to go out on people. There are the bombs going to go out on the boomkin right here, and oh, I think he's going to blow up. How's his health? Let's see his health. Oh, he's good. They threw the bomb at me. Don't kick get this bomb away from me. Look at this debuff. I got bombed by my own team. Alright, got the knockback. There are the bombs. Please don't kick the bomb towards me again. This bomb's gonna get kicked towards me. That one got kicked right on my face. Are these guys all really... Huh. Why do I kick the bombs again? They do something to the boss? No, they don't do anything to the boss. So the bombs, you just want to kick them to get them out. So if the bombs are thrown to you, you can save your position by kicking the bomb somewhere else. Or, oh god, get that bomb away from me. Or you can just move your position, you know. But if you don't want to move, let's say you got like a rune of power and you're a mage, then what you... Oh, see, that bomb got me. What you do is just kick the bomb, you know, to the edge. Kick it away from everyone. It's just so that you get your space back. All right. Hey, we got the things. They have no secondary stats? Listen, I want to be a stand bucket, so I'm going to do this one time. From 26k to 27k. Seems like a weird mechanic to put in. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Alright, we're going to do a big pull here. I've got my bubble up. So here's what we'll do. We'll pull all the things. We've got our meta up, so now at this point we get to just laugh at everything and be like, oh guys, you guys are meaning to do damage to me? I'm a demon hunter. I got this. Let me lock them all up again. There it is. The sappers are going to start dying, so there's all the bombs. There's, what was that? That was 5 pulls in one, you know? That's just how demon hunters do it. Five dungeon pulls in one time. I don't have meta up for this pull, but come on, we can't die. There's my my automatic meta. Oh, here it is, Ring of Peace. We got this. Oh no! Demon hunters are not invincible, guys. You can do it once while meta's up. But that's it. It's a rip. Broken bones. Many bones were broken. My healer's still up. Let's jump in. We got this. Let's jump out. We don't got this. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Fear. Ah! Heal me. Oh no. Alright, we're good. We're getting healed. We're gonna be alive. We're good. We're good. We made it. That was a very close call. But if you have meta up, like that first pull, you know, the sky's the limit. Demon Hunter wiping groups? No, no. Not at all. We did it. Look at that. We even got a glaive. 195. It's better than what we have. Let's equip it. It's the same skin. Uh-oh. That guy you want to interrupt. Yeah, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. I made the mistake of pulling a few of these guys together, the Stone Furies, and when they all cast that AoE, it snares you and does a ton of damage, so you can't get out of it. It's doing a ton of damage to you. It's just all the bad things. 5 dungeon pulls at a time. Did it. I did it. I just need meta up for it. You've never seen a video with the DK crying for help? Oh man, my meta was down. There just wasn't enough healing in the world to keep me alive at that point. I've just been a little inspired by Mion lately. Soloing a plus 15 Mythic Plus by herself. Oh! Gotta run out of that. Don't want to get caught in that. DKs are OP. They take it to the face to say thank you. Thank you for increasing the healing that my next Death Strike is going to do. I appreciate it. We got this, though. We got this now. This dungeon is very intense, though. This is going to be the dungeon where it's like, if it's teaming fortified, maybe like teaming necrotic fortified, you're not going to want this dungeon. You're just going to want to stay far, far away from this dungeon. Oh, there's all the bombs. Someone's going to die. Nope. We're good. Everybody's got skills here. Alright, let's go ahead and CC him. And then we'll CC the other one over here. There it is. CC was broken immediately. Oh, man. At least one of the CCs is going to stay. The only bad part is, if this guy decides to empower your CC target, it breaks automatically. So I'm going to say that that's, you know, a mistake that they're probably working on, but who knows? Might be intended. Alright, we got to DPS this guy too. He takes increased damage as well, which is definitely going to be helping. Let me try to interrupt their casting. Nice. Alright, so now that we have no other adds, this CC is... Actually, I think it was just time for it to break, to be honest. 1 minute? Probably. Trying to do a little bit of passive cleave on them, but honestly, this is when you should start hitting it, when it's actually taking increased damage, because prior to that, no big deal. That Ring of Peace is amazing. Alright, there it is. Now we can DPS this guy. Take him down. The actual boss doesn't actually do a lot of damage. Hey, we're getting all the loot today. There it is. New pants. Nice. Alright. Cart, every single one of these bombs, even though you can't interact with them, when you walk into them, they blow you up for like 80% of your HP. Remember, this is a place with the masterminds too. I'm not looking forward to it. If you get a big pull and get one of those masterminds in there, it's a wipe. It's a wipe. It's a rip key. So I'm going to wait for this mastermind to go away. That's these guys. The little goblins that are floating around in their Iron Man suits. I'm going to pull this left group over here, and then we can work our way over. So the mastermind is probably going to pull, which is why I wanted to get rid of these guys first. Because with that mastermind, there's so much damage going out. You know, when people start getting hurt for a lot of damage, they'll just start jumping around and trying to avoid damage and running around aimlessly. And they probably run into that mastermind. I see it happening a lot. So just trying to avoid getting a huge pull with all of these guys and a mastermind. Let me pull these guys. Alright, perfect. And I'm going to pull them back. Again, that mastermind right over here. And we also have another mastermind that's padding around really... There it is. So I'm going to use my bubble for this mastermind, because this mastermind is going to be hitting me hard. They actually hit a little bit harder than they did... I mean, a little bit less hard than they did last week. So I do think they were probably overtuned. But, I mean, look at that. I got down really low. They do hit very, very hard. Especially if you chain pull. You start getting silenced. Just a lot of non-good things happen to you. All right, we're good. We cleared it. now's the time for all of the little rats, all of the non-elites here. And then we've got this mastermind coming up over here. I'm gonna pull him because he pats around to the area we need to get to. And, you know, I'd much rather have a controlled pull than just random pulls going all over the place. These masterminds also have a ton of HP. 100,000 HP as opposed to 60,000. So 30% more HP than any of the other pulls. Alright, this mastermind is also going to be a problem, but what we can do is pull this group and pull them back. You see, he transforms people into globs. I don't know what it does. It just, oh, it's just a poly. So you can actually get transformed into a brand new poly. Maybe they'll even give mages that poly. Dropping only from the alchemist here. Just a rare drop from the alchemist. Poly Flubber. Uh-oh. We might need that Ring of Peace coming up. The next pull is going to be probably the most difficult pull you can do. It's going to be 2 masterminds and then 4 other ads all at once. You can try to CC a few things, but the masterminds don't move around too much, so... Oh, man. Even in the open world, you must run across mobs like that. 10k health, 120. Yeah. Alright. Let me fix this real quick. A little bit better. Let's run in. We've got our meta up. Let's go. Boomkin is gonna AoE, is gonna body pull. Even with meta up, you guys see that amount of damage? It's ridiculous. Look at that. The masterminds are standing in the Ring of Peace, and they're saying, I don't care about your peace treaty. I'm here to kill you. They're still attacking. They're still doing all sorts of things. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to silence now. Oh, no. You see, what did I say about that Boomkin? I said the Boomkin is going to body pull. I knew it. I knew it. I don't have my sigil of change right now, so it's kind of going to be hard to get everybody to completely stack up, but hopefully they eventually stack up here. Alright, there it is. So we still have one of the masterminds up, which is causing a huge issue right now, to be honest. It's just a lot of damage going out. And it's spike damage too, because it's magic damage, and I don't have perfect uptime on my active mitigation. So when it's down, I'm taking a ton of damage. Alright, we made it out alive. This is the last one there. Let me fix this camera. It was a very, like, randomly gloomy, cloudy day in LA today. Alright. Let's go. Everybody's good. My healer's got mana. Yes, my healer has mana. They need to run across. Perfect. So there's the Azurite, the debuff on the ground. You just want to get out of that. And then we are going to have more of that. And then eventually she's just going to target people and start hitting in their direction. So she's going to do a knockback. Even if it, you know, you want to try to get out of the knockback as much as possible because it hurts like hell. So what you really want to do is not get hit by it and not get knocked into the water. So you're going to see here she's going to start targeting people. There's a propellant blast. You want to get out of that because that does a ton of damage. And it does also remove this stuff from the ground. So like that person, look at how much damage they're taking. Oh man. All right, let's see the damage. Oh, that boomkin is right on the edge of it. Didn't work. Was not taking damage. Oh, that guy was standing. He was standing in the one place that didn't have Azurite on the ground. Very nice. Very close to the last boss. Oh, by the way, the mount that I was talking to you guys about. Let's see, mounts placeholder. Look at that. You guys were talking about the new mounts, or you guys were talking about ship mounts. It looks like a Mimiron's head and mount at once. It's interesting. So this area, I'm not quite sure how to speed up this area, to be honest, because you have all of these landmines on the ground, and these landmines activate when someone gets close to them, chase a random person till they blow up on them, or you kill them. So I'm not quite sure, you know, how we're gonna speed up this area in Mythic Plus. We might just need something like, you know, a rogue to sprint, activate them, vanish, and then maybe like a paladin with immunity to run into all of them all at once. Because look, here we go. We're gonna have one here. It's probably going to target me. Yeah, there it is. It targeted me, and I don't think it finished DPSing me. I think it actually hit the healer. So look, it's gonna target me again. It's gonna hit that person. They're almost dead. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to speed this up when it comes to like Mythic Plus and doing this a little bit better. Maybe even just a Invis potion at this point. So hopefully nobody activates any of these other bombs, but I think this one's... There it is. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't target me. It did not. It targeted our healer. Our healer... Oh, our healer kited it into our DPSer. Nice. So here's another one. Let me do a little bit of damage to it. But yeah, when it targets you... I mean, look how much damage it did to me. That's a decent amount of damage. If you have something like Fortified, I wonder if that gets buffed up. If the damage of the bomb gets buffed up. I can't wait till they also add keys. And, you know, at that point, since it's going to be the beta, I assume that they're going to have boost to 120 maybe, hopefully. Or they're just going to scale you to 120. So let me see if I just take this hit with Demon Spikes. That's still a very decent amount. I mean, with one more, I could go down. That was like 45% of my HP. So arguably I would live, but we're talking about I would live with like 5 to 10%. That's a lot better to kill him. A lot better to kill him. Alright, after this we can skip the rest of the trash, since we don't have like an enemy forces completed that we need to get through. Let me also pop this, and I'll just go ahead and pop it. There it is. We've got one more. I'm gonna pop Demon Spikes to survive it. Okay. There it is. So now we can just kind of go this way and avoid the rest of the pool. You could trigger them all and use Ring of Peace while kiting them. Yes. But the thing is, they take a few seconds to lock on, so if you trigger them, you're going to have like this weird delay running around. I think it would be really difficult to try to line them all up. I mean, You know, by the time it goes live, who knows, right? But yeah, if we had, like, if that person with Ring of Peace was kind of like in voice comm with me, we could try doing that. It might be a little bit difficult to coordinate with the pug. So one thing about Gatling gun is it starts where the tank starts. So this is kind of like, what's his name, Draceridon or whatever in Darkheart Thicket, where everybody has to spread out for the missiles, and as soon as that missile gets taken care of, everybody comes in, stacks up, and then Gatling gun goes out, you start rotating around the boss. So you see where the boss goes, you're stacking on his butt, and then as soon as you see where Gatling gun is rotating to, you start going around the other way. The first hit will always hit your tank. So there it is. We're going to go back to, oh no, we pushed the 50% mark. Alright, that's like 5 or 6 bombs, and then it just kind of works its way through. Now we have this whole targeting system thing where we need to make the boss target these specific pylons. So whoever gets that arrow on their head has to run over and target these lovely pylons, or else you just get a ton of damage. So see this person right here, they have to just stay right there. Perfect. And we need to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Does he have a buff? Huh. You need to do, I've normally had to do all 3 of them every single time. So there it is, you kind of like spread apart. Now that the missile is gone, everybody stacks on this boss's butt. There's Gatling gun, you see which way it rotates, you work your way around it the other way. Or else you're too far and it's going to hit you. And if we're talking about a Mythic Plus with a tyrannical affix right here, you know, that's it, that's GG. So again, that missile went out. Now you stack up. There's a Gatling gun. You see where it goes, and you go the other way. And that's it. I've never gotten loot from this last boss. Oh! It looked like the body had loot. It looked like the body had loot, but it disappears. I didn't get anything. Nobody did. Yeah, that boss looked like it had loot. Why are they're saying, can we pull a mob? Oh, they want to pull a mob and try to mass loot the body. That's interesting. Alright, let's see if we can mass loot the body. Let's see if it really is just like it goes underground. Alright, there it is. We're pulling these guys right on top of the body. I wonder if that's what you need to do, because I've never gotten any loot from this last guy. We'll pop meta, do some more deeps. But this pull definitely does take a while. This is why I normally try to skip this pull, because it just seems like a lot of really hardy people that don't really do a lot of CC. They just kind of live. Oh no, the person that left, I mean the person that died just left. It's just me and the healer now. Don't leave. Don't leave. We got this, man. We got this. Just me and you, healer. Just me and you. We can take this guy down. Just gotta take down the technician. Come on. Oh no, we still have one DPSer. Alright, so the technician is down. Nobody's gonna be fixing the war machine anymore. Perfect. We've got a bomb on the DPSer. Things are dying now. Things are dying. It's great. I have demon spikes up. Let's go ahead and take that bomb with demon spikes. Alright, let me make sure that this is on top of where the boss was, like right here somewhere. I don't think 5 monk lineup. We need a DK and a 5 monks, guys. That's it. That's what we need. You could trigger them by using Ring of Peace. Oh yeah, the bomb situation. I'm not sure, man. I hope so. I hope there's an easier way of doing that. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Drop some loot so that I can AoE loot this. Uh-oh. No loot. No loot. Okay. We tried. Let's get out of here. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. We didn't get a chance to hop over to live and do that portion of the stream. But there was a lot of alpha stuff today. So thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here and also looking at all of that new Azurite armor. So rip stream today for the rip keys. Friday we will be back and we're going to do a little bit more alpha and a little bit more of we're going to do that normal and Taurus run as well. Oh look, there's an alliance guy here. So make sure to come back Friday. Next week we are going to do one giveaway for Dark Souls provided by Red. Red gave us a key to give away, so we're going to be doing a Dark Souls giveaway next week. So if you guys want a chance of winning Dark Souls, which I'm pretty sure is just on Steam, make sure to tune in next week. I need a Looterang. I think that's what it... Oh, we're going to make it, guys. Come on, we got this. To the peak, we got this, guys. I mean, I'm gonna make it. I don't see any way that I could fail making it all the way over here. But alright guys, that is gonna do it for today's live stream. I appreciate you guys stopping by and showing support. We're gonna try to make it way the hell over there. Is it even on the map? It's not on the map. We're gonna discover new territory. We're gonna claim it Befuddle City. You want a BFA key? I wish I could give away BFA keys. In fact, Blizzard has come out and said that they do not do and will not do BFA keys. It's just not something that they do and they don't want to do it. So, maybe you'll be sick Friday so you can heal me? For sure, man. For sure. But alright guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. I appreciate all you guys, patrons, sponsors, all you guys stopping by and chatting with me, keeping the chat alive. I really do appreciate it. We're going to have that live stream on this Friday and next week, also Wednesday, Friday. Next week, we're going to do that giveaway for the Dark Souls. So if you guys want to win another game, stay tuned. And then we're going to do the WoW token giveaway later part of this month as well. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Let me see if I can make it to this island before we just end the stream. What is that shadow? Okay, not much. Just a thing. The shipwreckage. I wonder if I can Infernal Strike on top of water. Also, if you guys are enjoying that the Emerald Nightmare series, it's going to be continuing. I have 2 more bosses on it. And then we are going to be doing a Nighthold series. So if you guys are liking that whole Prot Warrior solo, stay tuned. I'm also going to be doing more breakdowns of more things. I just, you know, kind of got wrapped up and doing all of those solo them. I really like doing them. I really like taking care of those bosses solo. It's really interesting. You have to employ a lot of different techniques, a lot of different gear, a lot of different talents. And a shark out of nowhere? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, this is the dungeon we run. Told to Gore, that's the dungeon. It's the 5-man. So it has a world area. It's probably empty, right? This isn't the area that we run. We normally run the other side of this. Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of exploration before turning off the stream. But if you guys stuck around for all of this stream, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, we run, this is the dungeon, but so it's basically Alcatraz is what they're telling me, right? It's a prison on an island off of a main city where they keep the prisoners, they keep the bad guys. It's Alcatraz. I don't think I can get in anywhere. So when you do Mythic Plus, I hope we get flying, because if we do Mythic Plus and we have to take a flight path over here, it's going to be terrible. Yeah, there's treasures out here. So, I mean, look, they know. They know this area's out here. Is this the world entrance? Summoning Stone? This is where we do the first boss. The Sand Queen. Right here, and then we break in through that pipe. But that pipe is sealed up. The drain. Yep, that's it. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. I will continue on Friday with a little bit more BFA. Hopefully they change the Azurite armor a little bit, add a little bit more to that, and normal and Taurus. See you guys on Friday.